let's debunk. Boom Productions, here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate and let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Boom Productions, study right. Fake hauntings just wanna survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right, and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk, let's debunk. Boom Productions, here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate and let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Boom Productions, study pride. Thank God Jesus won't survive. Let's seek the truth and get it right, and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk, let's debunk. Productions, here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate and let's debunk. Let's debunk, let's debunk, let's debunk. Productions, study pride.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Monday Live. We took last week off, obviously, and we were going to take this week off because Dana got home a little late. We literally just put the last bites of food in our mouth and then one of our guys on our team was like, "Hey, you guys going live or no live or something like that?" I'm like, "God damn it, you guilted me into it." We've been working our butts off on this woodworking stuff, like the last 2 weekends, all weekend. And at night, like we just really been working hard at it. So that's why we've been kind of absent a little bit. So let's say, AV Stevie was in the house first. Hello, AV Stevie. Mike O is in the house. Hello. Caroline Saxby. Hello. Michael Smorto. How are you? From Florida. Ooh, hopefully it's cooling off down there. Kat, hello. Sir Pomp is in the house. Pomp, I saw you message me on Discord like, I don't know, 10 days ago. Just so everybody knows, if you message me on Discord, I'm probably not going to see it.
You're lucky. You're better off to, if you want his attention, message me and then I give it.
Or hit us up on Facebook. Or send me a friend request because I
usually, if it's not on his personal page, hit me up and then make sure he gets it.
Because I did a video once, in the whole entire video, the Discord notifications were going off and you could hear it. So after that, I was like, I turn them all off because
even at work, it was draining my watch.
Oh my God, yeah, it was every 30 seconds. So I was like, screw this.
It's bad when my patients are like, "Is that your watch?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hello, Kat. Hello, Candy7. Good to see you. Who else we got? Sorry for the last minute notice too. We, like I said, we weren't gonna go live, but
hey, Candy,
changed our mind.
Just so you know, there is a link I posted at the top. I put it up there so I didn't forget, so you had it, so you didn't have to search for it for later on. Just so you know.
Kristen, hello. How are you? Yeah, AV Steve, I do know. Whoops. I do know that you, when you work lots and lots and lots of hours. I've got that from you. And my voice is still scratchy from sawdust because I've been inhaling sawdust for the last 3 weeks straight.
Mine's just cough from my usual allergies.
Hey, Laura, how are you? If I miss anybody, I apologize. I think I'm catching everybody here. Sir Pomp has been a member for 4 months.
Thank you.
We still got to put some shit out.
I know.
Sorry. It would be so easy. Some of the, I would like to upload some raw footage, but some of it, like when me, Dawson, and Side Guy investigated, I have to watch it first because I know I got Seg's face.
I don't know if, Candy, you might not see it because you came in afterwards, but I didn't know if you could see it, but if I'll post it again.
Dragon Ranger, hello. I think it's been a minute since we've seen you. We're getting closer. Mike O has been a member for 16 months. He's got to be one of the original ones then. That's a long goddamn time. Thank you so much for your support, Mike O. We appreciate you. Mike O always shares links and posts about live shows and all that stuff. So he is a big Yeah, I know. I like. Oops, I'm trying to highlight Stevie's comment. Yeah, I know the dust masks. Like, I don't know. I don't like having shit on my face, and I was a painter for a long time, and I don't like even the respirator masks. But I do have a nice respirator that I'll probably use, especially if I'm doing a lot of table saw cuts, because those are what's killing me. It's that fine dust.
I just can't be around it.
Yeah,
'Cause
until
it
we get a
just-
dust collection system, because when you're doing woodworking, sawdust is a real issue for sure. Let's see. You've been hiding from us. Through Wong? Throwing things. Okay, my bad. No, we know you ain't been hiding, dude. We get it, people. It's summertime. Summertime, it's the viewership on everything goes down. And I've noticed, like, maybe we should talk about this for a little bit. Are you guys still all into the same old debunking, reacting type content? Like, I've just been not been into it lately. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I have a hard time watching. Even people I like I love Beardo, I love Side Eye Guy, I love Dawson. I've just been having a really, really hard time watching paranormal content lately. And it's not that it's not done well or anything like that. It's just, I don't know.
Sometimes you just
not
need a
into it.
break.
Yep. I've been watching a lot of golf. I
Oh,
watch a
thank
lot of
you,
YouTube
AV.
golf.
Stevie.
A lot of YouTube golf. Yeah. Thank you so much, Stevie.
I will
we
say
do
though,
have to do
I
that.
do when I'm out there and I'm sanding, I wear a mask. My brother-in-law and I both wear masks.
I
because
went, the
we
other
have
day, though, he
issues.
didn't have his mask on, but he had two
Oh,
tissue shoved up his nose. He looked like the Shrek earwax thing.
yeah.
That's what it looked like, but it was up his nose. It was kind of funny.
But yeah, we for sure definitely wear
Yeah. Well,
wear our
you do.
masks.
I
yeah, I have to right now
Yep.
because I have so many breathing problems going on. It's not even funny.
Yep. But then too, it's been really windy. We've been cutting outside, so controlling the dust and where it goes.
Well, and we've even kind of put up a tent, so it's like a partial block, but it is
Yep.
all over the place.
Yeah, Kristen, that's a big because I really like when Elton and Matt Rife bought the Warren's house. I watched it live, and it just like I like, what are we doing? What are we doing with all this fucking EMF stuff? This all these apps, all this shit that just says random shit. Like I just we there's got to be a way to make real stuff entertaining. I think Dawson does a good job.
Mhm.
There's definitely teams that do a good job, but it's just I can't watch any of that shit where they're going, all out, all in with the apps. And the EMF, you see all the lights in the Warren Museum. Like there's lights everywhere, and I doubt it's shielded cords. So you're getting EMF from all that, but yet, nope, that's Annabelle. It's like, and you have 17 devices going at once. It really bugged me. Like, are they going to I would love for Kenny Biddle to have his company pay for him to go in there and do a, break out the EMF meters and say, oh yeah, this is what's causing it, stuff like that. And that's another thing too, Kristen. I didn't read the whole comment, but they say that a lot about and they're just such. I'm not talking about Elton necessarily and Matt, although Elton's given some digs towards the community, but Tony Spear is just a dick. I'm sorry, he's just a dick. He's just a grumpy old man. Like, we have not seen the Conjuring movie, which I think we're the first two paranormal people that have not seen it yet.
Yeah, it's funny because it's that I'm like, if we
I want to see it.
I want to
love the
see it,
Conjuring
but
movies.
it's not like it's like I gotta go out right now and see it.
Yeah, but it's not real. I mean, it's all like it's old and boring now. I still like Ben. I do like Ben. It's people may hate me for saying that, but he is very entertaining. I don't know that he believes everything that he leads on that he believes, but he is entertaining. I do like him. He's So Shadowcat, hello. You saw The Conjuring? Yeah, I think everybody has. Oh, Kristen hasn't yet. So I do want to see it.
And I am not. If you see me yawning, I am not yawning. I'm trying to breathe. Because everybody's like,
Or we
"Oh,
could be yawning because we have
I
been.
am-
It's been a weekend.
No,
man.
it's me trying to breathe. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Really, really bad.
Yeah, I have seen that, Stevie. He is debunking more and more now, which is good. I think he came to a place too where anybody watching paranormal content has to have come to the point where it's unbelievable anymore. These channels just are not believable. How are you encountering a demon week after week after week? You get scratched all. It's just not believable. So, and I think people are finally seeing that. Yeah, Ranger, we're in the same boat right now. We're kind of broke. We're putting a lot of eggs into this woodworking basket, which, I want it to take off, but we still have to. We still have to balance. I still have to.
That's the problem.
get
It's
steady jobs.
getting you ready for retirement, but still
that could
having to
take-
juggle.
But that's probably going to take a couple, 2, 3
Yeah,
years.
it's going to take a couple years to get it to the point where he
Mhm.
doesn't. It's a retirement job, but
Oh, Wayne is in the house. Hello,
but
Wayne.
at that point, so it takes all of us because
Mhm.
my brother-in-law just gives him something to do during the day.
But a lot of it, like I do quite a bit of it because nothing gets touched until I cut it.
And then he's got his sanders and his painters and
Mhm.
varnishers and stainers.
Yep. Although I did a little bit of that last night.
Yeah.
In some of the nicer pieces, because of my professional painting background, I'll probably finish them. Like some of the real expensive pieces when we get into doing that. But we need a budget to buy wood to do it. Hey, Julie, how are you? Julie Jaya, I think it's been a minute since we've seen you
yeah,
as well.
she's got her. Candy is on top of it. I gave her the one about the about Boo about the worm, but then she got the Boo one too. Yes.
Yep.
Vote for Boo. She's in another different running now.
It's her picture where she looks like the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, but it's we bumped into we bumped into the next section, so now she's in that one. So we need all the votes we can, and like I said, it's a chance for her to win, for us to win money, but her to win money because she'll get lots of treats, and also for Humane Society.
These dogs don't need treats.
Yes,
they
they
get
do.
pork chops,
Okay,
hamburgers.
okay.
They get real food.
It wasn't going to be treats. It was going to be
Right.
more like stuffed toys because they go through those like crazy. And so we can get rid of Boo's shanks that she makes.
Yeah. These dogs pretty much, if it's not harmful to them, they pretty much
They
eat what
get
we eat
everything.
in their dinner. Like when I cook pork chops, I buy a pork loin. I make mine like 1.5 inches thick, but then I'll cut a couple thin ones and throw them on the grill and the dogs get pork chops. We call them bubby chops.
Yeah. Excuse me. And it's funny too because we have because today, like for dinner, they would have got eggs, but I can't. My taste is not right now, so it's like, Jeff, does this have egg in it?
No, you said onion.
Or onion,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course, eggs have egg in it.
Because I'm like, I couldn't give it to them if it had onion in it, so they got sausage instead.
And then this is a bad look. I'm sitting here looking at my desk, and I find, apparently I had a little snack last night. I don't make the cookies. I just eat the cookie dough. I pretty much.
And yes, he knows you're not supposed to.
I pretty much emptied it. It was not full. There was very little in there.
But it's like, yes, because everybody freaks out. But it's like when we were kids, how many times we ate that all the
We
time?
fought over the beaters. When Mom made cookie dough,
Or just eating it out of the bowl before you cook.
we'd get in trouble.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, we did it.
We used to get in trouble
Apparently,
all the time.
it didn't kill us because we're still here.
Yeah, they say it's the raw egg or whatever.
Yeah, they're all egg.
Whatever raw egg is in this, I'm sure it's processed to the point where it ain't harming nobody because that probably has a shelf life of a long, long time. Maybe it says on the lid. I don't know. Shit's delicious though.
Well, it tells you you're not supposed to.
Of course it does. Because then you're gonna get.
Oh yeah,
fat.
it contains egg. Yeah.
But
how far down is egg
Yeah.
in the recipe here?
It's probably powdered eggs or some shit like that. So
Oh, it's way down there for the eggs. So
yeah, Shadow Cat eats icing out of the container. If we had that around the house, I probably would.
Oh, I
too.
make icing though.
One cool thing that I used to love to do is chocolate icing and graham crackers.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
my mom used to make those
the ice
little
cream
sandwiches.
Yeah, or you make them into like ice cream sandwiches
Yep.
with them.
Yep. Who's recovering from what? I hope they're good. I must have, like I said, I've been not absent from the paranormal community, but just not been as paying
That
attention
was
as I
for
used
Julia.
to. For
Jaya, I
Julie
think.
Jaya.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you're good, Julie. Didn't know that you had an issue, but
Yeah. True. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's true. The sugar will kill you
And-
before
and we're
everybody else.
both diabetic, so I probably shouldn't be eating that shit.
Well,
anymore,
you're
but
not as
every once in
bad
a
as
while.
me though. You're not on insulin. I'm on
Hey,
insulin.
Beardo, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, Beardo.
Beardo had a video out today. I haven't watched it yet. Beardo, I'll tell you, like I've told everybody else, we're starting a second business, and it's been eating a lot of our time. So a lot of my YouTube is, I don't get to watch as much as I was. Plus, during the summer, I think the viewership goes down for everybody.
Oh, and I think for us though too, it's like the summer. A lot of people are like busy, but then as soon as then it's like because we're getting
Hey,
into
Pinky.
busy season where we're gonna have
Yeah.
something like 2 or 3 things a week that we have event wise to be and like
Yep.
starting in the end of September all the way through October and November, part of November.
Because we go to
So-
libraries and talk and things like that. And a lot of
We have a
times,
class coming up.
yeah, I hope
Which-
it's canceled.
That if
I
it
don't
doesn't
wanna do it.
cancel, I'm not going to be able to. I'll only be able to do every other because I
Yeah.
have to come and do my Mrs. Boo show.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah, we do it's a fun class. It's not like anything we're certifying ghost hunters or anything like that. And really, just to say this to all of you, my section is what I lecture about during my class time, where I'm talking, is the bullshit that goes on in the paranormal. Because you see all these people that come in day one and they're all excited about the apps and all this, and I totally crush their dreams when I give my speech. Or we talk about some of the real cases that we've done, and
we kind of that's kind of our transition talking from because I talk about like using mediums and psychics and how to make sure how you're doing the proper ways and everything. So I kind of do that, and then we transition from my section to Jeff's by talking about some cases sometimes, and that's how we tie ours together. Which also I know Sandy, oh my God, Candy put it up. I'm telling you, I'm so congested. My brain is not working right. Candy did post it because we're in November. If you are in the Dundee, Michigan
Carla,
area,
how are you?
we are going to be presenting at the Old Mill Parafest. So that's the link to the event. And I gotta
And
remind
that's another
me.
thing too. I think
I gotta tell Adam, yes, we'll be there for the VIP. He asked me about
Okay.
that because he's presenting too.
Okay.
And our guest Adam that was on a few weeks back,
Yeah.
he's going to be presenting as well. So it's pretty cool.
I do want to do that video. I got to talk to that guy. He was on vacation, that Jason, about going and trying to debunk what's in that movie. Because if we can't debunk that, based on what Adam told us about what was in that movie, that's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love to actually, if we can't debunk it, because if I send something like that to like Beardo or Side-Eye Guy or Parple or anybody like that, I want to be able to answer questions that they're going to have. Like it could very well, I want to tell them, no, it's not possible that it's a person unless they were standing on the sinks.
Yeah.
Because I want to have answers to the questions before I get asked them.
Yeah.
So, because that was a interesting thing.
Yeah, and because we're familiar with the building, and Adam was there, so it's like it's not like we have firsthand. Like Adam was there, so he knows where there's people. And at that time,
I
the
think
building
Squatch
was
is-
pretty much like locked down, closed, and
well, that bathroom specifically was
and
locked
that-
because
yeah.
it wasn't working.
yeah. So that one was
Yep.
closed down. So it was like
And like he said, if it was a person coming up to that window, they would have had to have been standing on the sink.
Yeah, because it's
they're
crazy
pedestal
because the
sinks.
sinks are super low compared to where the windows start. So and a lot of the sinks in that one may not have been replaced yet.
Yep.
Because they were redoing the bathroom. So they may not even have sinks in there at the time.
Yep.
So
apparently we're going to see Squatch at the Old Mill.
cool.
That's awesome. Look forward to seeing you. I know there's a few other people in the area. I don't think Wandering Winchy is very far. I think she's another
No,
one
I'm
that's
not
not
sure.
far. So yep. Yeah, and again too, when we're going to go there, we're definitely going to talk about the bullshit in the paranormal because I have to. That's an important thing to discuss.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know that it's popular amongst Paracon people.
Yeah, and
but-
it's kind of nice because at this Parafest they're bringing some of the some old speakers back, but then they're bringing quite a few new speakers to
Mhm.
kind of balance it out. So, and then some of the speakers that are bringing that are older speakers, they've not been there in a while, so it's
Yeah.
kind of almost like a fresh. Everybody will be
Yeah.
have a fresh like Goose. He's
Yeah.
not been. He's
Yeah.
lost since last time we saw him. He's lost almost a body.
Goose is the guy that made, and we
The-
had it in our
our
background for the
Ouija
longest
board.
time, but he made the Boo Productions Ouija board for us.
Yeah.
And that's cool. We took it down because we took it somewhere to
Yeah. And
display
we
it.
just never
and
put
we
it back
just
up.
didn't put it back up yet because Dana's mom got us that stone with
Yeah.
the ghosts on it. So,
Again, it's funny because she got it and she was like, I didn't know if I should get Jeff and Dana or if I should get Boo Production. So it
This-
just, and that's where it stays at. And we probably won't change it now. It probably will.
and we might scoot it over. Or
No,
swap
but I'm
out
just saying
stuff
it
or-
won't
yeah.
change where it's at is,
Yeah.
or what's on it is what's on it
Yeah.
now.
So yeah, Squatch, we hope to see you there. Hey, Michael Burkeen, how are you? You know, debunking is doing well. I've been asked to speak at a few events. I'm buying, but yeah,
Yeah, right.
exactly.
Yeah, because this is something I am like, this crowd that usually is here, it's an interesting crowd because you get a lot of either really like gun ho on certain people, and if you talk about them, it's gonna be like, or they're like, what? I mean,
Yeah.
everybody, oh yeah, everybody's got their opinion. Great, it's great to learn the different sides of everything. So it's interesting to see how it's gonna go.
Mhm.
And it's going to be interesting because we don't know where we'll be speaking at what time of day.
Yeah.
So that can make
Probably
it.
earlier since we're
I'm
newer.
figuring
but
we're probably going to be earlier, but then again, we may not. It just depends
Yeah.
on. I mean, because it's just going to depend.
that convention is where it wasn't that one. It was a different one where I met Andrea Perrin.
Yeah, that was the other one we
Holy
usually
shit.
do.
She is. I wanted to hear her talk about the Conjuring House. That was 5 minutes of her hour lecture. The rest was all aliens and batshit great. I'm sorry. She's a nice person,
She's really
but
nice.
she is fucking out there.
But then the next year, Jeff put out the video, the one video.
Oh yeah, about Cody and Satori.
About, yeah,
We had that
and
playing
we had it
on
playing
loop.
on loop at the convention because we had a vending table.
Yep.
And she was like
Her
like
table was right
diagonal
across
from us, and we were like, gosh, how
It's like,
how
shit, I
often
gotta
is
change
she
this
saying
video.
this? But then at that point, didn't she have somebody outside looking for aliens?
She's talking to this person outside, and she's pointing up in the sky. She's talking about like, yep, you can see it right there. Or so I could only hear bits and pieces, but that freaking lady, the other lady. So she went back inside. That other lady stood out there for 25 minutes, looking up in the sky. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but when
Oh,
she story
damn.
tells, when Andrea story tells, she's
She's
really
good
good.
storyteller.
She's really good story. I mean, if you get a chance to see a presentation she does, she's really good.
Yeah.
But it's just like, at one point I remember Jeff and I were sitting there and I'm just kind of looking at him like, really?
Yeah.
Really? And of course my expressions are shown on
Yeah,
my
Dana
face.
doesn't have a good poker face.
No, and so it was just like, oh God, I hope she doesn't walk back because I'm probably going like, really? Are we seriously are we seriously talking about this? So
Yeah, it was a lot of alien stuff. A lot of alien
wait,
stuff.
is it? It's sad they know who you're talking about without hearing her name.
Yep.
Oh,
So she did weigh on the Conjuring House. I'm sure most of you guys have heard that the Conjuring House has been foreclosed on, and it is going up for auction on Halloween, which is
On
weird.
Halloween.
Yep, on Halloween
Weird.
day. And Andrea Perrin did weigh on. She does want. She didn't say who, but she wants somebody specific to buy it. And Jason Hawes put a heart thing in there, so I don't know. Maybe Jason Hawes is. I don't think he'll buy it though. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
He
so
would get
tired
a lot of
because-
shit if he bought that.
But it's like it's ridiculous though because when you see how much they're charging and then the
Oh,
stipulations
for the Warren House.
yeah, for the
I'm
Warren.
talking about the
But
Conjuring
I'm
House.
saying for the Conjuring, that's going to be the same.
It'll be
case.
the same.
Yeah, and it's like,
Mhm.
but then you're going to put all the stipulations about filming and
Well, they're
what you
already
can and
charging.
can't.
They're already charging $2,000 plus, and
Yeah.
actually, Matt Rife and Elton kind of mimicked the contract of the Conjuring House with their. If you're going to do a live stream, they're going to have somebody watch you while you do it to make sure that you don't go against the stories of the museum and stuff like that. I imagine they can shut you down. So, but you got to pay extra. And then you have, if you're going to do a video, you have to pay them different amounts per time lengths to review it.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you have to pay them to say no.
Yeah, you could pay them $500 for them to say no, you can't show this.
And I got a feeling a lot of people are going to.
Yeah, it's $2,000 plus. I think $2,000 is like the base price,
mm-hmm.
and then you add on. And people are saying, "Oh, but you're up to 8 people." I don't give a fuck. That's still $250.
But for 8 people, we don't ever pay.
No.
And we go to bigger places than that.
I can't think of a location that I would. I take it back. I can think of a couple. Maybe Alcatraz, because no one gets to investigate there.
Yeah.
I'd probably pay $250 a person for that. Another one would be like the Dracula's Castle in Transylvania. Like, that's a location maybe. Julie has been a member for 16 months. We appreciate you, Julie.
Thank you.
We'll get more out, I promise.
Yeah, and then an extra hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
it's like ridiculous.
It's $100 for, I think, I forget. I'm not going to say.
Wasn't it like 30 minutes?
I don't even think it was that much.
It might have been 15.
Yep. And
it was
then
like 15
$200
or 30
for the
minutes.
next. They go in like 30-minute increments.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid. And
One
then,
place we
and then, like I said, what if they say no, you can't show that? And what if you say, what if you find definitive proof about Annabelle is a big hoax and you can prove it, like physically, paper prove it, and they say no, you can't show that. Like, I just paid you upwards of $500 to say that I can't show that when I have the proof in my hand, because it sounds like the base is going to be whatever they've been told about the objects. That's the narrative, and you can't go against it.
Mm-hmm.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, so it's like, anybody that's going to go there, it's like nobody's going to be able to video.
Yeah, if you take an EMF meter and wave it by all those lights that are strung up all throughout the place and show that your EMF meter goes crazy, and be like, look, guys, it's just the lights. They're not going to let you show that stuff. And I hate to say it because I do like Matt Rife, but I think he was trained by goofballs. And by me saying that, we'll probably, if they were ever to stumble across this, I don't think their friends are not paying that price. I guarantee it. Like Exploring with Josh, he ain't paying that. Sam and Colby, they're not paying that.
No.
I don't know this for a fact. That's my opinion. But like Kenny Biddle, he'd have to pay that, and he'd never be allowed to talk about or put a video out about his experience there. Ridiculous amount of money to have your investigation.
Although it's Kenny Biddle, he'd find a way around it somehow.
He would maybe not show what he filmed there, but I don't think they can stop you from talking about it.
He'd find a way around it. He just would.
And Kenny would go in there like, he'd do as close to scientific shit as people could do. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Sawdust. It's in my throat. It's in my nose. I've been blowing.
I just want to breathe.
Huh?
I just want to breathe.
Yeah. Do you ever try like putting Vicks or anything like that under your nose?
I just did take 2 Sudafed. I was out of Sudafed.
That's
so
probably
I took
why
2
you're tired.
No, I get the non-rose.
Okay. Yep. God, my back hurt so bad a couple weeks ago. I took. What are these damn things? Hydrocodone?
Yeah.
That's like Oxy, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I took one of those before I went to work.
Why would you take that
bad
before you
idea.
went to work?
Because my back hurt so bad I couldn't even stand up to go to work.
No.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
You know what you take before you go to work?
What?
You take your Myadol.
I couldn't stand up. Like I had.
The Myadol's gonna help.
I had to.
Myadol's
I had to go for the heavies.
No, don't.
No.
No.
And I really do try to not take those because I like them.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like I see why people get addicted to opioids.
And that's why
I like them.
don't take them
Yep.
because
They make you feel really, really
yeah,
good.
because I had a doctor get me addicted to them, so that's
Yep.
why I don't take them.
Yeah, so I
Nope,
avoid
nope, nope.
those. Only, I think I took it for 2, maybe 3 days, and that was it. And not even every 6 hours like it
Yeah,
says.
because
I don't want that shit on me, Ricky Bobby.
I wasn't sure.
Midwest arguing. Are we arguing? I didn't think we were. What else? So who all has seen the new Conjuring movie, and what do you guys think? We can't weigh in our opinion because we haven't seen it. But I know a lot of people have. And a lot of people are saying it's actually pretty good, but they're saying like Judy, I guess, and Tony are in it as like main characters. And I know for a fact Judy Sparrow wanted nothing to do with anything paranormal whatsoever. She inherited her parents' she inherited her parents' stuff, but wanted absolutely nothing to do with anything paranormal. And this is what I think I've heard. I'm not verifying this as fact or anything like that, but she really wasn't a big fan of her parents because they were gone so much. She spent so much time with her grandparents.
But then it's funny because Chris didn't spend very much time with his mom.
Right. They don't talk at all. It's
No,
sad.
he spent more time with his grandparents at one point than he did his mom.
Yep. Yeah, he did. He used to live at the house that the Warrens.
Oh, real Tony is even in the movie?
Yeah, Judy and Tony are in the movie. Oh,
Wow.
the real Tony is? Fuck him. I don't like
boy.
him. Nobody does. He's just a bitter, grumpy man. Like, I don't wish any harm on him or anything like that, but I don't like a lot of the shit that I've heard him say lately. Granted, people are going at him, but I don't know. It's kind of like who started it? You know what I mean? Who started it? Because he's made a lot of comments that people are going to go after him about. It is what it is. See, Dana, I do disagree, though. I did like The Conjuring. I've liked the Conjuring movies. I thought they were good. But they're total bullshit.
Oh, my goodness.
Totally made up. Yeah, we might not be on it very long.
Like I said, I'm not yawning. I'm just trying to breathe. It's so bad. I do have a doctor's appointment to see my pulmonologist, though. Not till October, but
I got a whole stack of papers of doctors I'm supposed to go see.
I know.
But
I know which one you're dreading because you haven't even called them yet.
Well, I don't have any money to pay for it.
I've almost met our deductible for the year.
No. Yeah, but is it combined or is it?
Once we hit a certain amount, then it's combined. I've almost hit that.
Yeah, I
this
gotta
year.
go for the anal probe, and I'm not.
I still have not gotten fully over that.
Yeah. Hey,
Although
Steph, how are you?
See, and everybody has said that. Everybody has asked, why didn't Jeff record it?
Because I was being respectful.
Everybody asked, why didn't Jeff record that 45 seconds?
So she we probably talked about. Have we been on since you've done it?
I know. I think we did it on Dawson's.
Yeah,
we did on Dawson's.
On your live stream.
Mm-hmm.
She had a 45-second, and I'm not even. It could have been longer. Deep bassy fart, and I'm sitting there.
This is after colonoscopy.
Yes. And the nurse walks in. And she just so politely and cheerfully said, "Oh, good, you're passing gas." And I'm like, "That ain't passing gas. That's a fucking demon coming out." Like, it was, and I'm sitting there just like, dude, don't laugh, trying not to laugh because
he thought he was going to get in trouble.
Funny.
But when it comes to having colonoscopy, everything's fair game on that because it's too funny.
Yeah.
Even like when I had to take my sister for hers,
yeah.
And she had the caboose. Boop, 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 boop. And so, I mean, we were I probably almost peed myself because I was trying not to laugh, and I was laughing so hard. But my sister and I, if it would have been like that, if my sister would have taken me, we would have been laughing like that the entire time.
And not only that, so you're sitting there. Not only are you farting like crazy, but then every
room.
It's like,
everybody.
damn.
And then you have the ones that have had the EGD go, so they went down the throat and they went both. They
Yeah.
did both, so then they're burping and farting, and it's just
Yeah, Stevie, they won't let you leave until you fart, I think. Yep,
yeah.
they're saying,
You have to
get it
fart.
out.
You have to pass gas before you
Yep.
can leave because they got to just make sure. And let me tell you, my stomach was so bloated when I came up. But I had a hard time with the prep because I
Yeah,
couldn't
that was
do the
bad.
prep. So there's a note in my chart that I cannot do that prep because I had to
Well-
start drinking it at 5 o'clock, and by 8 o'clock I still couldn't get half of it
But
down
you
because I
got the
kept throwing up.
The thing is, the newer way is so much better and easier.
But it doesn't clean you as thoroughly out. That's why. But now I didn't have an hour. I know next time I have to start because I didn't get to start till almost
Yeah.
10 o'clock at night. So it wasn't the best.
Yeah,
But
she called the doctor, and I had to go to Myers to get
at 9
get the-
o'clock at night to go get
the
this
stuff.
gigantic thing of my Malox and Gatorade, so
Yep.
I could at least. I mean, I didn't sleep all night, and I was the first one in the morning, so we had to be there like at 5, which that was a joke too. We had to be there at 5:30.
Yes.
But then technically they didn't even
I
take
don't
us
get up
back
that
till
early.
like 6:15. So
Yep.
it was like, oh, harsh.
So they interviewed the family, and they didn't use their story much. It's all hanging. Wisdom was in the house. So Wisdom, we didn't really have a notification. We just went live. Like we didn't pre-do it. So we just kind of we were not going to because, like I said, we're pretty tired.
Yeah, I actually had but next I even have it in my chart though now that when I do have it, they have to give me just medicine for nausea and vomiting right away.
Yep.
Because I was so dehydrated then. It took 4 attempts to get an IV started, and then they gave me my they actually then just gave me something because I was still super nauseous. Like in the morning, I felt like I mean I actually went one time to the bathroom and had to throw up before I even had my colonoscopy. So it was like, yeah, no.
And then you got sick too.
Yeah.
That night, and like I mean, stuffy
Yeah.
nose sick and all that. I'm
And
like,
I
you
haven't
fucking
gotten
hide
rid of that. And it's
You don't tell them. You tell them it's allergies.
yeah. And well, and then, yeah, I mean this is a lot of allergies and everything because it's like
Well, but it was something else too.
yeah, well, who knows anymore? I swear where I work makes me sick.
I'm telling you, you got to get a mold test and take it in there and see.
Because I was feeling so good when I wasn't in that building. I've been back there since August 11th, and I feel like shit.
That's
My
kinda when we-
face is breaking out again, and so I'm like, can't breathe. Although I am going to see my pulmonologist, so we'll get some good answers there. Because I did have a breathing test, and it wasn't the best breathing test, so we did find out I do have asthma. That is a definite
Yeah,
asthma,
you actually got
but
pulled from that building for a while because
Yeah.
the air quality was shit and they had to fix it. Like, we probably shouldn't be talking about this.
No.
We could get in trouble
it's all right.
because it's a very powerful health facility in the area.
Isn't it required to pass gas before you leave?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. A lot. This is funny.
But
So-
it just cracked me up the way she said it. She's, oh, good, you're passing gas. That's good. I'm just sitting there. Fuck me. That was a demon that came out. That wasn't
Now,
passing gas.
a lot of surgeries, that will be something you either have to have, depending on what type of surgery it is. If it's inpatient, usually you have to have a bowel movement before you go. If it's outpatient, you have to be passing gas before you can go. Depend like on certain surgeries it is,
Jesus.
but that's usually a rule that you have to but like I said, my stomach when I came home, my stomach was so extended still, and I mean it was just like I'm still suffering from some of the repercussions from that.
Stevie,
And
I
that
got
was
a
a
list.
week ago, almost over. Well, not quite a
It
week.
was last Thursday, wasn't it?
No, it was over. Yeah, it's been over a week because it was last.
Oh yeah, 2 Thursdays ago.
Yeah, 2 Thursdays ago. So, and I'm still, my stomach's not quite right.
Yep. Yep.
My blood sugars have been really amazing though.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been like on point. I'm like,
I should do a cleanse just to cleanse.
apparently, because let me tell you, my blood sugars have been on point.
I don't know if people know this, but Stevie has a podcast that he does with a buddy of his. I've checked out a couple episodes, and
Can you
I
turn
see
the
a lot
fan
of the
on?
shorts.
I'm hot.
Yeah. I see a lot of the shorts, but it's pretty good. I need to listen to more of that.
Jeff's turning on the fan. I'm hot.
And we are sitting here wearing sweatshirts. But
Yeah, but I usually am comfortable with my sweatshirt on, but I'm not.
we
right
should.
now.
I should open the window.
No, the air quality is not good outside yet.
Oh, but it's so nice.
I know,
The
and this is
temperature
crazy.
wise.
I love this time of year, but this time of year is not right. It's because like right now I drive through farm fields to get to work,
And we're getting all that Canadian smoke.
and yeah,
still,
we're
I
getting
think.
all that from Pacific and from the
Yeah.
Canadian smoke. So it's like that our air quality has not been great. Plus, then we live by a lake and a river, so I'm just like I'm a hot mess.
Canadians are. You can keep your secondhand smoke. Oh shit! We're getting a contact buzz from Canada.
Oh,
LOL. When I had to go for all mine for issues I
Yes.
had, the nurses cracking up because I told them I don't fart. My ass blows kisses. There you go. You know, some people can do that.
thanks, Jeff.
I would be afraid I'll shit my pants.
Oh, there's
Although there's
times.
nothing in you.
Though there's still stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana, you guys got the smoke going out there too, which is
It's coming out that anesthesia high.
that's awesome.
And it's funny because everybody responds differently. Because normally I would wake up faster than I did, but I think because I had the nauseous medicine like right
Oh, you
before,
were out.
I was out.
Yep.
Because the medication they gave me for my nausea and the vomiting, that actually knocks me out. And so because I have had to use it at home and in pill form, but it doesn't knock me out like when you get it injected. And it's like, I mean, because I was already feeling pretty whew when I went back.
Yep.
And then when I went back, because I literally remember them telling me, okay, lay on your side and being out. And I remember seeing the big vial for the medication that they push IV, the white fluid. And I remember just seeing them push like not even maybe 5 cc's, and that's all I remember is 5 cc's and being out. So, but yeah.
So the guy that guilted us into doing the show tonight isn't even watching. He just messaged me, but he's making peach cobbler, so I don't blame him.
Is he bringing you some?
I don't know.
You better tell him to bring you some.
I should.
Oh, now he jumps on.
There he is.
Jeff wants peach cobbler. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Yep, Jerry. We just you guilted us into doing the show tonight, Jerry, because we've been grinding, man, like really grinding, working hard. Well, I mean,
As Jerry
I
knows,
don't want-
it's getting into
we're
our
not
crazy
turning.
season.
Yeah, we're not turning this channel into the woodworking talk all the time.
No.
But I mean, we've been doing a lot of that. I did film a video for it. I'm still got a lot of editing to do. So
We
but
do
that will
actually
be on a
have some
second
stuff
channel.
up on. I actually have to add more pictures to the
Yep.
Facebook page now.
I was going to talk about the Warren House, but those guys, all these guys can get out videos way faster than I can. And it's not that, I mean, I'm not saying that they have an advantage. I'm just saying that they just get them out quicker. And
You have 2 full-time jobs plus doing that.
and the way I film things and edit things, it's so unproductive. There's got to be better ways. I think the site is on my personal. Yeah, Stevie, put the name of your podcast in the chat.
He might not be able to
He may not be able to share the link,
share
but
the
put
link,
name
but
of the
put the
podcast
name.
in there.
Candy is good at finding the stuff.
I mean, we're all
Unless
like
you don't
I said,
want people to see it on your personal page. Then it's different.
anybody here promote what you do. Like, we have no issue with that. I mean, none whatsoever.
Cobbler's looking good.
Oh, Jerry, this was my peach cobbler last night. Cookie dough, not the same. Somebody else joined it. Okay, W. Collier, how are you doing? I saw you sneaking in here.
Text messages.
Yeah, we all do. Get to typing and just hit that send and been like, oh, damn it, I forgot to check.
Oof.
And then my spell check changes things.
To the wrong thing.
Yeah, to the wrong thing a lot of times. Like, it's not, I didn't spell it wrong. It just changes it. Like, fuck off.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's the talking show.
Basically talking shit.
Yep.
That's the best kind of show to have.
But it's very funny and entertaining, and
That's kind of like my show on Thursdays.
they talk about a lot of music and things like that, which everybody knows. Or I think everybody
See how
knows.
fast-
Stevie's a drummer.
Look at that. Wisdom got it that
Wisdom.
fast.
Damn, look at you. Within 5 seconds.
Oh, he subbed. That's why he could find it quick.
So yeah, everybody go check it out if you want to get to know. And I like shows like that too, because all I've known of AV Stevie for the last year and a half or whatever is the comments. You know what I mean? But then you see him talking on a podcast, and it's like, cool dude. You know what I mean? Like you can relate a lot more.
Drums. I think I've seen a picture of the drums on his
He's
page.
got a nice setup.
Yeah.
I'd love to get my guitars back home and send him guitar tracks and collab some way, somehow, sometime. But that's another thing I've not been able to get. I just don't have time to do all the stuff I want to do. So like, if I say that, man, we should do this and I want to send you some guitar tracks, I truly intend on doing that, but I just don't get to it. Same with a lot of videos I talk about making. It's like, I'm not like just bullshitting and making things up. Like, I intend to make this video. It just takes way longer than what I wanted to. So
I get motivated at times, but I've not had any motivation since January. Like I've been so sick that I've not gotten fully better. And so I'm just, hopefully we'll start finally getting more regular energy back.
well, it's not that, it's just shifted a bit. And we got to find, like I said, one of the reasons the woodworking thing is because carrying drywall is getting harder and harder and harder on my body, and carrying tile and lifting these saws and going on job sites. It's just getting,
Yeah,
I've got to come up with a plan B.
But that's for me. It's just I've not felt well, and so it's just really.
Well, there's been a lot of family shit too.
Yeah.
Which plays a factor in it. But we've talked about that before. So, yep, life gets busy for sure.
No, decide.
Do it, man. Just, I guess my best advice would be just think of what you want to do and just do it.
Because that's how we started.
Yeah. But I didn't, I would post a video every 6 months. Although I'm about
well, we started with Facebook Lives.
Yep. But one thing I will say this, don't.
That's already happened, Wisdom.
Wait till cameras get. Yeah, no shit. That does happen too. My back is screwed up when I'm carrying these cameras around. But I've got a decent sized camera. It's a Canon XA11, I think. Yeah. And it's got, by the time you put the big light on it, it's got a microphone on it. And you're holding it the whole day. My back gets a little sore. So I'm a little puss.
We need to get you one of those stands that you can roll on it.
Yeah. Look up camera equipment sometime.
I know they're expensive.
No, I do like that. Like Griff has one from the Ouija Brothers that it's like and I kind of do it with the tripod, but it's called a monopod. It's just like a pole.
Oh yeah,
it just takes the weight off. So because I don't like to set it on a tripod and just walk in front of it because it just doesn't look right. But it is what it is, and I still got videos to do paranormal wise that I filmed. Dawson messaged me the other day. He's like, it was a year ago that we went to
Oh wow,
the asylum. Yep. And he's like, and you haven't put your video out yet. God damn you.
Wow.
See, Pinky says my channel is going to focus on my art. There you go, art and music. Yep. A lot of people like that stuff. Do it. I mean, it's just like I said, that's my best advice. Just don't think about it too much. Just, I mean,
that's
you
how
gotta think
Mrs.
about
Boo
it
even got started.
Yeah, but you got to think about it for a little bit, because if your first video is like, I would say focus on the quality more than the content if you can, because man, if there's a video, I don't care who it is, if it sounds like shit, I'm turning it off because I'm kind of a sound snob.
Yeah.
Or if it looks like, you're filming it on a 1998 flip phone, I'm not going to watch. I'm sorry. I just you do got to focus on quality, because if not, that does turn people off. Content is kind of secondary in the beginning, I think. You want to bring people in and
You
stuff like
gotta,
that,
yeah,
but
you do have to make sure you do bring people in that will pull to your channel, because
Right.
that's how we got a lot of our first set of subscribers, was by bringing people on, where we don't have to do that as much, but we still bring people on because then you get new audiences. And then this is why we go to other people's lives. We did one on wood, and how many we got followers from
Yeah.
a woodworking video that we were watching, and Jeff had just said something, and they're like, "Whoa, do you do ghost hunting?" And then it was like, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden we just got several followers.
If I go into like a live stream of like that woodworking channel or a golf channel or something like that, we even got a clip where I said something to Good Golf, and they have millions of I think they're approaching 2 million subs, but they read my comment on the live, and it was like, what do you guys think about ghost hunting or something like that? Like, I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah.
they read it and reacted to it, and I was like,
Yeah.
So any live I go into, I talk about the paranormal, because there's a lot of crossover stuff. Like, just because a dude is a woodworking channel doesn't mean he doesn't have ghost stories or something like that. You know
Well,
what
it's
I mean?
just even at work. I wear a ghost for my badge reel. It's a ghost, and I wear it year round, because certain things they probably don't want us wearing them all, but I wear a ghost year round. I'm like, I just do. But people always comment, it's like, oh yeah, I ghost hunt, and then it's like, oh, and then it kind of shows, it's like, oh, where do you ghost hunt?
Yep.
And so it brings
Yep.
on a different conversation with people.
Yeah, because
sometimes.
And I would love to collab with a golf channel or something like that,
Mhm.
or just say, hey, you take me golfing, I'll take you on a ghost hunt. Like, I think that would be really, really cool. But these channels are so massive, there's like no way that would ever happen.
A potato cam.
That's what people call shitty cameras.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jerry, if you're still watching. I just saw your text.
What do you say?
Don't say it. I'll tell you later. We're reading texts without reading them out loud.
Yeah. Please do. I know 2 people. Yes.
Brother
Please
needs
do.
a break.
There's 2 of us. My sister and I too. Yes.
All right. Dragon Ranger, it says, looks like you're going to have to run. Wait, what did he say? Oh, going to run from the built-in cam. And yeah, and that's fine. I'm just saying, like, just pay attention to quality. If it doesn't look good, just wait a minute until you can get something that does, because and maybe I'm wrong. I mean, guys, people in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. If a video looks and sounds bad, I can't do it. Like, I really can't. So just something to consider.
Yeah, Carl said, I asked you about an eye problem. That must have been a while ago. You were right. It's cataract. Well, I used to work for an eye doctor.
Hey, Carl, how are you?
So yeah, I used to work for an eye doctor, and I worked for actually cataract surgery place. So eye issues I have down, pulmonary and sleep issues.
Yeah,
pretty good with those now.
I haven't had my prescription glasses in probably 6
Now
months.
he's wearing mine.
And I can't see shit out of these.
He's wearing mine. Because the only
I
reason
just think I look stupid without glasses. So
the only reason he's wearing mine is because how many pairs do I have?
Like 20.
Because I worked at an eye doctor, so
Yeah.
I got a really good deal on glasses all the time. I got
really
3
good.
pairs of glasses
Yep.
a year.
Oh, you still got one of those old VHS things?
Oh wow.
Yeah. And have fun transferring that to digital.
Oh.
All right, Julie, thanks for stopping by. Again, it sounds like you had some issues that I didn't even know about. I hope you're good. I hope
Yep.
you're on the mend. Um,
So basically, you don't watch Biff videos anymore?
no, we do not. And he's always
It's
got
funny.
the shittiest service. Oh god.
No, it's funny because somebody said they checked them out and it's like it's just getting worse. Because then we had the a friend of ours was at a convention and
Yeah.
gave us that picture of him. I was like,
And
oh.
I've got to alter the photo before I can show it.
Have you or do you not want to talk about the love letter you got?
Yes, but I'm not. I'm going to say this in a respectful way. So, the Warren video that we did, one of the priests that we called out, that I said was a self-appointed priest, an exorcist, he sent me a book one day, and I was absolutely blown away. Basically,
Because it came out of nowhere.
It's been bugging him since I put that video out, and he basically said that you're right. I did not go about this the right way, and I need to. So, props to him for not just getting pissed at me, but actually like listening to what I said, and and like, he's gonna go about it the right way from now on.
And he said, but no,
he's dropped the exorcism stuff from what I know.
Jeff has it's just said no.
I was blown away.
When I see it, I'll believe it.
Yep. And I'm seeing it because I'm not seeing all the other stuff that I was seeing.
No.
So props to I don't want to say his name, because according to him, he got some death threats because of that video, which I didn't even say anything bad about him.
No, which makes us mad because that's not what our intent is for people. And we hope it wasn't.
And I'll say this:
any of our.
It's not the guy that threatened to sue me that I made a follow-up video on. Fuck that guy. He can still suck my ass. But it was not him. It was a different guy. Dana, I'm sure Dana probably knows who it is.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's a book. Dude put a lot of thought into it. This is not just trying to throw me off his scent. If that makes any sense. This was deep down heartfelt, and like I respect him for that.
Knowing him personally and the way he,
because I didn't dislike the guy.
No,
I just don't like what he was doing. He's a nice guy. Jerry probably knows what I'm talking about.
And that's what's hard for people to say. It's like, well, how? It's like because some people, it's like he had two. A lot of people in the Warren Foundation were like that. They had two sides of them. They had their public side and their private side, and their private side totally different than that public side. And he was one of them. It was like when you saw him outside of that position, he was fine. He's a
very nice guy, like honest to God. And I really do think even with the self-appointed exorcist stuff and all that stuff and all the titles and blah blah blah, the guy's heart was in the right place. It really was. But it's just like something, I don't know, he had to be more important than what he really was, or try and get it the fast track or something like that. But again, I'm not shitting on the guy at all. Like, respect for acknowledging that, okay, yep, I need to go about this.
Because when Jeff told me he messaged, I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I read it and I'm like, wow, he really is trying to maybe make a change. But
when did that Warren video come out? That was a while ago. Like he said, the email started out, you've been living in my head rent free. For months. Like months. It's bugged him for a while. So again, props. I'm glad and that's how I want people to take it, because it's not just to throw people under the bus. It's like, correct the behavior. You know what I mean? And people could say that about me too. I'm sure that I have bad behaviors and shit like that.
Yeah, but oh my God, like just like Bob Daly going to.
That guy. I'm gonna talk about that guy pretty soon. Hang on a second. Don't erase it on the house next to the Conjuring house. So Father Bob Bailey, he was actually literally kicked out of the Catholic Church.
Yep. And we're trying to figure out why. In what they said in their bulletin was conduct unbecoming of a priest. Yet he's still running around as he is a Catholic exorcist, so he's saying.
But you look on his Facebook page and all that stuff, it's all about all of the
Mhm.
ghost shows he's been on, all about the TV stuff. It's like there's nothing about things that a traditional Catholic priest would talk about. It's all about Hollywood entertainment, blah blah blah. So that where I'm gonna look into this guy. I'm trying to get like Florio and Stevie to help me if they got
Yeah.
time, but he did good. I'm glad somebody kicked his ass out. Like I just show Carl's real quick.
And by the way, AV Stevie, yes, it's ridiculous how much glasses cost, because I saw how much I paid because we got ours at like a percentage above wholesale cost, and it's ridiculous how much glasses cost, because it's something, and there's the way they're made, it's like it just drives me insane.
Yeah, Carl, that was Bob Larson that really went after Ozzy. Like it was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was. The more I listen to Ozzy stuff now lately, like it's the guy was not a Satanist at all, and in his lyrics and things like that, especially in his later years, like he's a good dude. Like he really is. Like I anybody that has shit to say about Ozzy can suck it because they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, yes, he lived a rough life. He admits it. He wasn't the greatest person all the time, but he was all about his family. I watched some of Jack Osbourne and what he talked about with his dad. It breaks your heart because, it's sad. I mean,
I'm going down here to the thing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's not the mouse. That's my penis.
That was not where I was going for. I don't know what it's going for, but it wasn't. No.
Yeah, that Bob Larson shit, man. That I was way nicer in my video than Beardo was, for sure.
Yeah.
Which I should have been more like Beardo, I think. Yeah, I mean, Stevie, Ozzy, like, where does he find his guitar players? Just how does a guy get that lucky with those guitar players that he had? It's crazy. I think Sharon had a lot to do with it. Why are you
think
stepping on my
so.
foot?
I didn't mean to.
Are you
Oh.
sure?
See, Wisdom's reminding everybody to vote for Boo. She's in a different running now. She made it through the first round, so now she's in another round. So, but you can vote every day for her, and sometimes it's like today's a double vote day, so you get 2 votes for 2 votes. But she actually was in 5th when I looked earlier today. But so the top 4 move on to the next round, so she's got to get bumped up.
I can't remember the name of the damn song. I wrote it down. If I could, I should probably look in this notebook and see. There's a song that they wrote on, I think, their first or second album, where basically Ozzy said all this basically said all of the. God damn it! I gotta find the name of the song.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Because I want people to look it up. I don't want to just make sure.
This is his Bible.
So this is my brain. This is my brain for this year. Everything that. Somebody sent me After Forever. It's called, I believe. Yeah, and it's on a early Black Sabbath. No, because it was right there.
That's pretty good.
Because I haven't had many thoughts in the last couple of weeks.
Apparently not.
It was only a page back. But go look up the song After Forever and listen to the lyrics, because it's like, oh shit. Like it proof that like the whole Satan thing was just for show.
Oh.
His devil shite was all a persona. Yes, it was, absolutely. Hey, Wisdom, are you going live tonight? If you are, go ahead and say it in here, and then we'll send people to you afterward. Excuse me, after we're done. As I know sometimes you do on Mondays. Hey, Ken, how are you?
Hello. I don't think that Sidfed's working yet.
Probably not.
At 8, so okay. At 8, well, it's 8:25. Oh wait, his time difference.
Yeah, he's Pacific time, so
So
that is
9 or 10 here. 10.
that's actually 11 here.
Is it
11 Eastern, right?
West Coast time? So
Yep.
it's 11. Okay.
So yeah, so 8 o'clock.
See, this
Pacific
is terrible.
time. Shit.
I'm really good at time going east, but time going west, I suck at. It's
I
because
got
my
better
daughter lives more east, but my one daughter lives more east. The other one
Yeah.
lives more west, but she doesn't hit the time change.
But I
so
got
she's
pretty
there
good
same
at it
time
when I
one.
was in the Warren Foundation because everybody
Yeah.
lived in different time zones. Like
Well,
even
yeah.
Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, we were
like
getting
that.
pretty good with those, but
England. I have an autographed Ozzy Osbourne gold records. Oh, cool.
hey, anybody
That's awesome. dude.
out there like Dale Earnhardt?
Yeah. Yeah, let me know. I got some shit to
Yeah.
say. I
Yeah.
hand up. My bad. I was in a NASCAR for like a couple years. Spent a lot of money on Dale Earnhardt shit. I shouldn't have.
It's 5:25.
I regret it.
Third time.
Yeah, so 2.5 hours Wisdom will be on. Yeah, 2.5 hours.
I think
But Carl, like I'm telling you, that song. Listen to it. It's like, but it wasn't a radio song.
it's oh geez, it's only in the afternoon but it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what
Pinky.
used to always throw me off with my daughter and when she was in Korea, because it was 13 hours difference. So we were always on different. Like we would be catching up at like weird times because of how we were the 13 hours different.
I was a huge Dale fan too, and bought a lot of his cars, the models.
We have a lot of Dale Earnhardt.
Yes,
We have
way
a
too much
whole
Dale Earnhardt shit.
tote of Dale Earnhardt stuff.
And it's
that
I've
we
never
need to get
like
rid of.
it's never been on display. It's just been in boxes. I don't like. I mean, I had some of it on display once when I was like 23. But then after that, it was time to put the toys away.
It's in a
Although
box.
we're not looking at ghosts and shit, so
Yeah.
it's a difference.
Oh, I got creepy dolls.
Yeah. Could it be you're afraid of what your friends might say if they will know that you believe in God? Is that a lyric in the song? I'm wondering. I mean, you got quotes on it, so that's what I'm assuming. That's part of that song. It's. I'm telling you, it goes against everything you thought you knew about Ozzy. Oh, who didn't watch Dukes of Hazzard?
To watch the crashes.
Yep.
Had a bunch of Dale stuff stolen by those looters. Oh.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Dale stuff.
That's from Bridge from After Forever.
Okay, the bridge from the song. Cool. Yep. Yeah, I don't have the lyrics memorized, but like when I listened to them, because I'd never heard that song before. I was like, what the fuck? It's crazy.
Pinky is cold and overcast here in the future.
Yeah. Well, you guys are coming up on summer, which is because they're on the other side of the equator. So it's coming into summer for them where it's so you guys are in your spring.
Temperature wise, it's been nice because you can get away with wearing like a sweatshirt and just wanting to snuggle up with tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and sit by a fire, which I haven't been even doing that because it makes me get coffee and congested. And
Dragon Ranger, if you want to buy some more NASCAR shit, I got some to sell. I got lots to sell. I mean, I've got some rare Earnhardt cars.
We had some old comic books too from like the.
We got Playboys too. That we
we do have. We have an Anna Nicole Smith Playboy, and then there was Voluptuous, 3 Voluptuous. I don't know. They're in an envelope that I've not even opened, so no idea. Those came from an ex that never took them, so out with the wind.
So
That's where the comic books.
So you gave them to me.
No. Well, somebody thought they were yours. It's like they're not his. No, it's just trying to get rid of them.
That was a big fear of mine that like if I were to die and my kids went through that stuff, they would find those.
Really?
Yeah. Although I don't think
my kids probably would expect to find shit.
I will say this.
Although that is something, if you go before me, I know you'll be going and finding my stash and you'd be like, I'm getting rid of it so the girls don't see it. That would be you.
Yeah.
And my girls would laugh because they'll find something and be like, really?
Because I'll say this. So the person that bought the house that I lived in on B Street,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about. There is a couple Playboys stuffed up in a in a soffit that I had built
Why didn't you have us take them down when we cleaned out the house?
because I'm going to leave them up there.
Oh.
Because
Oh.
when I was
Oh.
a kid, hang on. When I was like 11 or 12, we had an upstairs to our garage, and there was an like between the roof and the ceiling, there was the joist spaces. There were fucking Playboys galore up in that thing. Somebody was stashing that shit in there for years. It was them 70s Playboys, and we found them.
This is funny. When my nephew,
And I got busted.
when my nephew looked at his house that he bought, there's like a dormer upstairs.
Yeah, that was weird.
I didn't get to see it, but you got to see what he found.
Yeah, a lot of dildos.
Like a lot of a box full of dildos.
When I
wasn't
stuck in
there
the shower.
something in the? Wasn't there like a swing or something hanging?
Yeah, there was a lot of sex toys.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think there was
it
some
was-
parties going on there.
But
But there was a big fucking black dick with the suction cup on it, and I stuck it in his shower on the wall. And I'm like, Blake, next time you go to your house, you're gonna want to check it out their shower. I think there's something wrong with it.
So he did and found it.
Got him. Let's see. I had Playboy from the 70s from my grandfather. I don't know whatever happened to that. Yeah, so that was another thing. The first Playboy I ever got as a kid, and it may have been Penthouse. I don't know. No, it was Playboy. But my grandpa had van magazines. Like people customized vans and shit back in the 70s.
Yeah,
80s, whatever.
yeah.
So he had stacks of van magazine,
With
auto mechanic
Playboys in the
magazine.
middle.
There was one Playboy in there, and I found it. And I stole that motherfucker. I think
No.
I had that shit like in my shirt, like the whole ride home. Like, oh my God, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, we got rid of the swing stuff. We donated it to Goodwill. Just kidding.
Yeah, it was funny because it was like he had so much stuff.
Yeah,
it
was
just like,
bags full of stuff.
But then for my bachelorette party, we went totally crazy.
We still have dick litter in the backyard.
Yeah. Okay. So we had these little pop thingies, and it had
Like the Happy New
glitter.
Year,
Yeah.
but it was dicks.
But it was dick glitter, and so they're like this big. Okay. So I literally, my friend came to pick up, her husband came to pick her up, and in the van, he rolled up the window because he saw me coming. And so when she opened the door, I went boom and popped it in her van. So, and I mean, there's like a gazillion in each one of these things.
Yeah.
So literally,
I'm not even joking. I
like
still
literally,
find it.
like a year ago, like I think it was last summer, she goes, Dana, she showed me a picture. She goes, look at this. And I said, I just started laughing. She goes, Danielle found that cutting the grass. I was like, oh. And so I told her, I said, I can top it because I can still go in my backyard and still find it. Like in our front yard, you can still, every once in a while, you find a piece of, and it looks like, luckily, if you're not thinking about it, it looks like a T, but it's not. But we had that stuff, and we actually popped one off in a restaurant. Luckily, it was a drag queen. It was a drag restaurant. So I don't know if anybody's heard of Hamburger Mary's, but that's where we had my.
Is that a chain?
It's a chain.
Oh, okay.
But that's where we had my bachelorette party, and we shot that just like we did Truth or we
We still have dick straws.
Yeah, we have dick straws. We had.
I don't use them.
We actually
So
had
everybody
made
knows.
cookies, penis cookies.
Yeah.
So
we have penis cookie cutters.
we do, and people borrow them from me all the time to make for parties.
What is wrong with us?
Well, then the best part was the cups, so that they got. It's what did it say in the
There
cups?
was different sayings on them. I don't remember what they said, but they were not appropriate.
Oh, I like to hold on tight or I like to hold on tight and suck hard. That's where I was on all the cups. We had these card game. This card game, like you had to ask
Hey,
like
Julie.
a question, like you pulled a question, then you had to. It was like a dare, a truth or dare kind of thing. We had the drag queens in the restaurant were helping us out with this. They were taking up. Who wants to help them guys? And that we kind of took over the whole restaurant for that whole night. But the queens actually loved it. They were like, "You guys are so
I'm
much
sure
fun."
they did.
Because we were like sat right in the middle of the restaurant, so we were like,
Drag queens like dicks.
yeah, they for sure do. But they were just having so much fun. Oh, I had bag of candy dicks too. They were had those. We had chocolate.
Welcome to Dick Talk,
Chocolate.
everybody.
Yeah, we had chocolate dick suckers. Then what did you do for yours?
We played poker.
Yeah, and you brought my my son-in-law, my ex-son-in-law home, and he literally, the two of them had to pee at the same time. We had to push
Yeah,
because
he
Tyler
used
was
the
trying to go to
bathrooms.
the bathroom in the
used
front yard. He was trying to use the front yard. He finally got pushed to the backyard. We got Tyler into a bathroom, and you got a blow up doll.
Yeah.
We still have her. She's in the closet.
Because we're waiting for the gifter of it to get married.
Yeah.
Then it's going to
Because my nephew's the one that threw his bachelorette or his bachelor party.
Didn't it have a Guns N' Roses t-shirt?
I don't know. No, it's got a rose tattoo. I think he put on it.
Yeah,
Oh
there was
no!
a
I think
t-shirt.
you
There was a
guys
Guns N'
maybe
Roses
she
t-shirt.
came home in a Guns N' Roses
Yeah, I think
t-shirt.
so.
But yeah, they didn't go as raunchy as they did.
No. We were.
I think you
tame.
guys had some of your playing cards might have had pictures on them.
Oh yeah, we had naked.
Yeah, because we ordered those for him.
Yeah, we had dirty playing cards.
But yeah. But it was a very interesting because we're coming. It's hard to believe we're only coming. It seems like it's been so much longer, but we're only going to be
it's been a long time,
our 3rd anniversary.
and not in a painful way. I wasn't saying that, but
No. It seems like it's been so much longer, and that is funny because I have to think when people ask me how long have you been married?
To dicks.
What?
Love the show from demons to dicks to dildos. Yeah. I don't know how we got on this topic, but yeah, you're right. It took. We were talking about some paranormal stuff there for a good hard while. And then we were talking about Ozzy being a Christian, and now we're on. It's just going to bad places. Let's see.
It might not have been the same cards. I don't know because my nephew actually I think still has them.
I might still have them.
Oh, do you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Somebody
That might be
has
a
them.
card
Who
drawer.
knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But we have. Yeah, because we even asked. We just had fun though. It was because we did it on 2 different nights too. Thankfully, because it would have been interesting.
Wait, the chicken things that look like lady parts?
What?
Pinky. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, I have
those
not.
Chicken things that look like lady parts. What chicken things?
I gotta think it's gotta be some kind of McNugget, like processed chicken shaped into a.
I don't know.
The
You
JJ?
gotta give us more on
We
that
gotta
one.
be careful on what we say.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's
see, I
funny.
love that. That's a great idea.
Now this is funny because I went to arts fair up in Ann Arbor, and I even took pictures because I was like, he would not have believed me. They had a place where you could make molds of certain parts of your body, male or female, in chocolate. How they make a mold of that, don't know, don't want to know. Ow. But they would actually, and you could get molds of, you could get a mold made of your own personal, or you could just buy the ones that they had already made chocolate. And I was just like, it was just like, are you kidding me? Oh, wow.
The sad thing is they are probably making fucking bank.
And it was crazy because they had a huge line.
Rich.
They had mostly, and funny enough, it was a bunch of old ladies.
Yeah, I'm over here sucking sawdust for quarters.
And they were sounding like the male versions. They were sounding like 15, 20, and they looked like real $15-20. And then the women's parts, depending upper and lower, the upper were a little bit more ironically funny. The upper were more than the downer, but it was just like.
Well, they sell like lifelike dolls that have weight of human inside. Those go for thousands.
Creepy. Oh, it's a chicken breast slice down the middle with ham and cheese shoved in it. And I can see that.
Sounds delicious.
What's this? Jeff-Dane, do you guys point to your hand where in Michigan, Ann Arbor is, or the Upper Peninsula? Do you guys point to your hand?
Yes, a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
They say, like, I live, actually, Michigan is this way.
Yeah.
They're like, I live here.
Actually have a rock that I found in a
Michigan
lake. It looks like Michigan. But, so it's ironically funny because if you see this, we're here.
Yeah.
On Ohio, and like, this is the line. Like, this is the line to Ohio. We're like right here.
Yep. Because that's how Michigan people describe where they live. Yeah, I live.
Here. We live right here.
Yep. Hang on, what did you say?
Is that what you get when you eat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, It was like crazy when I saw. We all literally walked back around because we couldn't believe what we saw, and it was just like, and they had such a huge line, and they had other candy, but that was their. I mean, that's what everybody, because you could tell by the boxes they were walking away with that's what it was, because they had longer boxes and like wider boxes.
And I'm telling you, that shit was not cheap. I don't
yeah.
know what it would cost, but I guarantee you they made bank doing that. That's freaking crazy. All right, I got to take a break and get a refill.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Yes, you know what's coming up. It's been an hour.
He knew it. His ex-wife is from Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's how
funny
Michigan
because people do it because, like, for us here in Ohio, they actually will tell. They can kind of tell where you're from in Ohio because certain stores we add an S to, and to certain stores, even though you don't need to because it's not in their name, like Kroger's, Myers, Walmart, we don't have to, but Kroger's, Myers, usually those we add an S to it. But so a lot of people can tell what part of the state we're from. Just the way we pronounce certain cities in the state, people can tell where we're from too. But we're kind of crazy because we're right on the Michigan-Ohio line, so we get we get some of the Michigan humor. Yep, Aldi's, we do it for that too. So people people laugh because we do get some of the Michigan mannerisms and Michigan humor because we live right there on that line. Faygo Red Pop, yes. And this is funny because now they have sugar-free Faygo Red Pop, so that is the bomb. What's another one that they what's another thing that in Michigan, Ohio that we have that I don't know. There's something because somebody said about how they have Faygo Red Pop is a Michigan thing. Oh, Little Caesars.
Ohio too.
That's Ohio too, but I'm
that.
just saying, yeah. But Little Caesars Pizza. That used to, like, when we were kids, it's because now it's more franchised out. But when we were kids, there was only like one.
It started in Detroit.
Yeah, like here, because it started in Detroit, but here in our area, there was one, and it was in Eden, Little Caesars, where you could actually go up to the window, watch them make the pizzas, and they had those big TVs back in the 80s, early 80s, where they were the big screen TVs, and they had all the projector TVs, and they so that's what they had, and they had long wooden tables with wooden benches, and then they had the buffets and where you can just order your pizza. So we were like hooked on Little Caesars before like it became known everywhere, and now it's not as good as it used to be. The best, I am not a soda drinker. So yeah, see, and it's crazy because now that they do have the sugar, the zeros, I will probably drink more of that than I will others. Like I like the Rock and Rye, the red Faygo Pop. We were spoiled though too here in Ohio, where Jeff and I grew up, in the neighborhood we grew up. We had soda pop, a manufacturer, and it was Moore's Brothers, and so you would get Knee-High. We would be able to go get, like, you'd drive up in this like warehouse, and you would stop wherever you want, whatever flavor you wanted to get. Like they had like grape, cherry, like a lemon lime. They had root beer, cream soda, strawberry, you name it. I mean, orange. They had all kinds of. They had a cola, but it was like the best pop ever. So we used to have that we kind of look for. I know it always was the Saturday of before Memorial Day. We would have a parade down one of the streets in our neighborhood, and like the bands, the high school bands, and that would be in it, and like all the baseball teams. It was to kind of open up baseball season and softball season, and the kids. So we would have this parade, and then we'd go afterwards and have hot dogs and the pop. So that's why everybody looked forward to the Moore's Brother and the Knee-High Pop. So it was always fun. Yes, isn't Aldi the place with the quarter? Yes, it is. And Aldi's is a German company. So like my daughter that's in Germany, they actually do, the one girl that we know, she actually lives by an Aldi. So it's kind of funny that, and they call it in German, the German name for Aldi is different. They do have one that's an Aldi, but they have another name for it too as well. What are you doing to him?
We show him off.
Oh, you can. I would love to see U.S. and German Audi prices. Actually, they're really not bad. Like you just have, it depends on what you're looking at in that, but a lot of it's, I mean, their prices are really good. And you buy, you have to buy bags if you don't bring your own bags, but that's a European thing, so they just bring that over here.
Oh shit!
Did you break him?
No.
Oh.
So everybody, this is Dana's latest creation.
Yep.
We're calling him Crispy.
His name is Crispy. I crispified him.
We might sell these.
Yeah, I
do I do with
actually
them
have
now?
some smaller skeletons I'm gonna work on. Yeah, and that's the thing.
Wish I could move.
It's really Aldi's has a lot of selection, and a lot of times there's a lot of gluten-free and allergy. Like if you have allergies, it's probably one of the better places to go shopping. Even like in our area, we have an Aldi that's close to us. I go there occasionally and get stuff. Like my newest find there is that I like the frozen breakfast sausage patties.
Oh, shit. I left my drink up there.
Because I actually use them for my breakfast every morning. And I get like 18 of them for like $7. 18, and I mean they're like the full size patty. And they're like $18 or $8. $7 for 18 patties, so it's pretty good.
So I'm sure.
And then my waffles, they're just like Eggo waffles, but they're actually, I think they're better.
Can you grab my drink up there, please?
Yeah.
Please. They charge us 8 cents a bag for what? Oh,
for Aldi bags, yeah,
yeah.
they're like 8 or 10 cents here. The paper bags are 8, and then the plastic are like.
But that's
10.
how they keep. I mean, the prices down.
Well, yeah, but that's it. But in in Europe, you don't buy it. You take your bags to the store. That's why we have like my one from Korea and my one from Germany.
And it's funny too because we had to go from paper bags to the plastic bags, and everybody says the plastic bags are ruining the environment. So, like, it does make sense to bring your own reusable bags.
Yep, I usually keep one in my car, so then when I go there, I can just. But I keep one in my trunk, so that way if I do ever stop there, I have it.
Yeah, I'm not a breakfast person either, Carl.
Well,
I can't eat breakfast.
I used to not be a breakfast person. Yeah, this is funny too. In public bathrooms in Germany, it cost a coin to get in the stalls.
That's bullshit.
And
Really?
Yep, and it's funny because my daughter, when she goes, she always has to make sure she has some quarters so that she can.
Did you say you ate Legos?
I said Legos, but I meant Eggos.
Stephanie's like,
I know. I saw. I'm
lady.
like, yeah, like Eggo. My kids and I, we used to always call them Legos instead of Eggos.
No, Legos are those things you step on in the middle of the night and swear like a mofo because your kids left them out.
Yeah, this is funny too.
And beat them.
When we would have our German exchange students here, they all would want to go to Victoria's Secrets, Aeropostale, American Eagle. They wanted to go to all these all these expensive stores. To them, these were like these stores because it's so expensive. So the girls would always go to Victoria's Secrets and to Pink to buy all their bras and panties for like 10 years.
This is high school people. We shouldn't be talking about.
Well, no, because if they were in Germany, they would just stand in line for 2-3 hours just to go in to look.
They shouldn't even be allowed in.
But they would just go in to look. They wouldn't even buy anything because it would be so expensive. So what they could buy, like 5 pairs of panties here, would be 1 pair in Germany, and like 3 bras was like 1 bra in Germany. So they would come here, and the kids would go back with so much extra clothing and that because they would buy it here.
I'm so glad I didn't have daughters. If I would have been horrified at the fact that like if
you
I
have
had
adopted daughters now.
Yeah, but if I had a high school daughter wanting to go to Victoria's Secrets, I would. Oh,
where do you think they buy their bras and underwear?
Nope. We're not.
Where do you think they buy it?
Walmart's.
You can get shadier shit at Walmart's than you can at Victoria's Secrets.
Saying. Victoria's Secrets is a sex sale shop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not everything there is.
Yes. No, I would have, like, that would be like a dad moment where, like, okay, if you guys are going to shop there, like, I'm not going to say no, but don't tell me. Just don't fucking tell me. I don't even. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't have daughters. Wait, what did he say? Why did Marcy call Peppermint Patty sir? I know random from the 70s.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Was it a lesbian thing? I don't know.
Good
I have
question.
no idea. No clue.
See, there you go. Yeah, well, my kids were in like in the 90s, late 90s, 2000, or late 2000s. No,
But it's
early
Victoria's
2000s,
Secret.
yeah.
Like kids shouldn't be going there.
That's why they have pink
Well,
though too.
That was a thing there. I do know this for a little bit too, where moms were taking like their 8-year-olds to get like slutty clothes.
Yeah, no.
That's like these 8-year-old models and stuff like that, like those model pageants.
Oh,
That's gross, dude.
Little
That's,
pageants, yeah.
yeah, where they dress them up like they're 20, but they're fucking like that. That's gross, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
When you have my daughters were like, because they went to school with some girls, when you're in high school and they think that you're in college when you're only in 7th grade. My girls, they hated it because my
Yeah.
girls, when I mean, you know what? Well, you saw Erin in school, and even most of her friends, they dressed their age. They dressed their age. Like
Yeah.
I kid you not, my youngest daughter, she was a godsend on clothes because she thrifted for her.
Yeah, she
for the
was a
majority
thrifty
of her
person,
clothes.
yeah.
She was like a thrifter, and she still is. She buys new stuff, but a lot of like she likes mom jeans, loves them. She will go to a thrift store to find mom jeans because she loves them that much.
No.
But she will.
I would not have allowed that.
Yeah, what? I didn't like that my kids wanted to wear leggings that said pink on
Yeah,
it.
that's.
You're
not drawing attention
And
to your
it's
butt
funny,
if you're my daughter. Like,
my
no way.
girls did not wear those. Anything that said pink like that, they did not
Yep.
wear. They did not. And
Yep. Yeah, I would have been like a jihad dad.
yeah, I wore leg warmers in school. Not in high
Yeah.
school, but in
I didn't have
elementary school. I did junior high.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm so glad that I did not.
Yeah, my girls were
have teenage
very
daughters.
like they liked was it Aeropostales? They liked that. I think that's what it was. But they had like little girl stuff that was, I mean, the kids stuff was, it was like, yeah, there was another one they went to too, and I can't remember, but most of the stuff they did, even like,
But
you
if
see
you
like their dresses that they went to like
Yeah.
homecoming and prom, they were not anything, like you saw some of these girls and it was like, why would your mother even, or your father even let you wear that? Where my girls were never like that. Never, never, never. And your boys really didn't do any of the dances or anything in school.
well, they went to a Christian
I
school,
know.
so they
So
didn't
they-
have dances. Dancing is from Satan.
Well, the one didn't. He went to the one.
Yeah. Robert, he didn't go. He didn't finish. in the
Yeah,
Christian school.
Abercrombie. No.
Yeah.
Was it Abercrombie? No, it wasn't Abercrombie.
Yeah, Robert didn't go to the Christian school.
It was
Up
I
until
think it was
graduation.
Aeropostales that they went to. Because they didn't. My kids did not like Abercrombie and Fitch because they hated the smell. They did not like the smell. They wouldn't go in there because they didn't like it because it was over, because they constantly were putting like perfume into the air. They hated that. Or was it Hollister? It was one of the two like that. I don't remember, but one of them they did not
That
like.
sounds like an Abercrombie thing.
But they didn't like it was, they went to Aero, because the Abercrombie and Fitch Aeropostale, it was at Aeropostale because Abercrombie they didn't like, and then American Eagle, they until they were a little older in high school, late high school is when they like American Eagle and that would, but for the most part.
But didn't Abercrombie do like some weird teenage sexy ad campaigns and things like that? Like,
Who?
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah, and
Like
yeah.
they did some.
Or they had the
did some shit,
live
but, like,
models that would be out front. Yeah, my kids didn't like
yeah,
any of that
was
stuff. Forever 21. Yeah, they liked that one too.
I've never.
That
been
was
one of
another
those.
one that they liked because it was really decent price clothing for them. So they actually liked that one too because it was very inexpensive considering what they were getting. But yeah, but my girls did not really ever.
No, I can't see your like. I didn't know them when they were teenagers, but well,
Oh, you
actually,
knew
Aaron did.
Aaron, you did, yeah.
Yeah, but they weren't into the slutty stuff. Like I just. Hello, Pam. How are you?
Oops. Yes, they did. And like a couple of my
Yes.
daughter's friends would work there, or they weren't friends, but girls they went to high school with, and they were the ones that always came to work. That everybody was like, "Oh, they have all the slutty dresses," and they looked like they were like when they were in juniors in high school, they looked like they were about 23, 24, 25, and it's like going to homecoming and prom, and it was like, yeah, no.
Show Julie's real quick. Yeah, my boys weren't either. They were into whatever was most comfortable to play Xbox in. So I'm glad they never got into that. Casey kind of is now.
Yeah, Casey is
not so much now, but a few years ago he got into, you know,
he gets a perm.
Well, he hasn't in a while.
He gets a perm.
He did once. I don't think he's done.
He
it since.
Still gets them.
No, I don't know. But
Yeah.
He's got natural curly hair though.
But yeah, he gets it so it's not so it's more not frizzy. But that's why he gets.
Yeah, he gets into watches and chains and shit like that.
Yeah, he's not. It's not. But he's more.
He's growing out of it though.
But he's still
grew out of it. I should say.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was. But he likes to have the. Well, he likes to have the.
Speaking of the devil, look who texted me.
Oh my God, that is so funny. It's like he knew we were talking about him. But Robert, he's more just lax, whatever.
He's joggers and a hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
like, yep, always has been.
I went to Lucky's brand.
I went to Maurice's. Never heard of that place.
Now it's funny because the only jeans I like wearing that fit me right are Levi's, and they're so hard to find. I literally have to go online to find them because of my height and my booty. I can only get certain ones, that's all I wore was Levi's. Yeah, I did Levi's.
I went through a phase where I bought a couple pair of American Eagle jeans because I thought it was cool for a little bit. Then I realized it wasn't, so I went back to Levi's. But this is a funny story. I need to get a tattoo.
So
I really want to.
I think Rick's got tattoos.
Does he?
Ding, ding, ding,
well,
ding.
yeah, those
are. He saw his radiation markers.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting story. Because I told my kids when they were, because I have tattoos and I had piercings, so it was like, when you are 18, you can have a tattoo. Because kids that they went to high school and that with were getting tattoos when they were like 16. I'm like, no, if you want to do that after you're 18, that's fine. So my youngest daughter, the one that's in the military, she continuously wanted to get one of the nose rings that goes through the septum.
Yeah.
And when she was in high school, it was 16, and I told her no. She went online and bought one, and did not realize I got home before her, and I was like, what did she buy? Because I know I didn't give her any money. And so I ended up opening it and saw that what it was. And she figured she did this so that she figured if I saw it that I would take her to go get it. Well, I confiscated it like I never got it. She ordered another one. And I told her, and so finally she knew it was. I said, when you're 18, you can do it. She's 17. A year later, she's like, thanks, Mom, for not letting me do that. Because if she would have had that done, she wouldn't have been able to get into the Air Force. So now, ironically funny, 2 years in?
Yeah.
I think she was 2-3 years in. She has one, but now she can push it up. And now that she's in, that doesn't matter. But she also, this is my child that is covered in tattoos.
Yeah, she's got lots.
But her tattoos are, every place.
They're discreet.
Yeah, well, The ones on her leg or and
Well, I
her
mean,
arm.
but you can hide them with jeans.
Yeah. I mean, she can hide them with jeans and long sleeve shirts, but she has her one whole leg is almost
Mhm.
done. She has her one whole arm is almost done, and she actually has like a bomber on her arm,
Yeah.
but then her other arm. But all of them are very meaningful to her,
Uh-huh.
and like she has. This is the sweetest thing. She had this done not too like maybe 2 weeks before my mom had passed away. She actually got it says it's a little piece of it's a piece of dill weed, and it says Boosh under it because she used to help my mom do pickles, canned pickles. So she did that, and it was so crazy that. But and then my oldest daughter, she only has she has very tiny tattoos. She has two tiny tattoos, and then she just got her nose pierced on the side. And then my nephew, he's loaded with tattoos.
I just feel like that would feel like you got a booger in your nose.
She
all the
did,
time.
and
She
that's
said
what,
it does.
yeah, and
like,
it
I just, that
does.
would
She goes
drive
at first,
me
that would drive me nuts because I already have issues with my nose being broke because I broke it so many times. But yeah, she'll be like at first, and that when she first got, she goes, "Mom, I'm not trying to be gross, but can you look at my nose?" And it was like, "Yeah, no, you're good. It's clean."
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to. I just don't know what to get. I'd probably get.
Because I have two tattoos.
I'd probably get. I think the first one I would get would be like a Les Paul guitar, because I've had Les Paul has been my email a lot of things for a long time. Since I was in my 20s, I love Les Paul guitars. I have two. I have one that got away because my stupid ass brother. I had a 19 like it was an early 70s Black Beauty Les Paul custom, and my dumb ass decided to join a country band, and my brother had a Telecaster. So I was like, okay, you give me some cash in the Telecaster, I'll give you the Les Paul custom, but if you ever go to sell it, you have to let me buy it back. And he called me and I didn't answer the phone, so he traded it in to buy I think he bought the SG double neck. And I was so pissed because I quit the country band and I wanted to buy that Les Paul back. That was the best guitar I ever had. I fucking love that guitar. I just had a cigarette a little bit ago.
He's still not doing.
But I went
bad.
an hour and a half before I had one. So
yeah.
Yeah, tellies are weird because they're either country bands use them or metalheads use them. It's such a weird thing. Like a lot of metal bands use Telecasters, but Les Paul custom, that guitar had such sustain. You could hold a note for fucking 2 hours. And musicians will know what I'm talking about. But damn, I missed that guitar.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It was not only it was set up by Gibson too. Like the person that bought it sent it back to Gibson and had them set it up. Like, oh, good for you, James.
Job.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I wish I was in your.
We had that talk at work today about smoke, and I'm like,
yeah,
about people because working in pulmonary, we want people to quit smoking, and some people it's just they've done it for like a lot of our patients are older, and it's like I've done it, it's such a habit, and then it's like, but it's hey, none of our doctors will tell you no, you really should try, but I mean, it has to be on your own terms. But that's even how your doctor approached it. It has to be on your own terms.
Yeah, he was happy with my progress, but still, like, you need to quit.
Yeah.
Like, okay, man.
But
fine, dude.
you went from almost 3 packs a day down to what, maybe a pack
like
a day?
Like a pack, yeah.
Yeah. So in a year's time, that's pretty good.
I actually went down to that immediately.
Yeah.
Because I was going to quit cold turkey, and I was like, this ain't the plan for me. This ain't going to work. So
that is amazing because vaping is terrible. Yes. One of my doctors that I work with, she actually did a paper on vaping, and I read that, and I was e-cigarettes and vaping, and it was just like,
I think it's worse than smoking cigarettes.
But because she viewed it as the long-term effect. When you look at a long-term smoker and a person that's been vaping, the damage that you see in somebody that's vaping and done e-cigarettes compared to
what the fuck? Ghost wiener.
Thank you very much.
I didn't even know you were in here.
No.
50 fucking membership. Oh my
Wow,
God. Now I
thank
have
you.
to do some content member wise.
Um,
Holy shit.
but
Thank you so much, Ghost
to
Winter.
see,
I
yeah,
appreciate that a lot. Like, legend.
that's awesome.
You are
Thank you so much.
across a lot of channels and you do the same thing. Man, that's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But so we've noticed when they're doing it that
Damn.
shorter term use of using vaping and e-cigarettes compared to smoking, you're seeing more damage being done in that shorter amount of time with the e-cigarettes and vaping than was. I mean, literally, we literally have doctors that, and this is funny too. We have one doctor that we actually have a list. If you choose to vape and e-cigarettes, they actually have a list of what the preferred.
The funny thing
is
is
compared to what you should not use.
The funny thing is, so I did some work for a pulmonologist when vaping started, and my son Casey started vaping at that point, and I was hoping that the pulmonologist was going to tell him that like that's bad for him, but he was like basically told him no, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm like, what? You're inhaling. It just didn't make any sense to me. But it was when vaping first started. There was no studies really. I don't think
there wasn't, and
know.
that's why with the doctor I work with, that's why I mean she did something, and it was just like wow. I mean,
everybody give some hearts for Ghost.
Yes,
man.
that
we
was
appreciate
amazing.
that, dude. For real. And if you get a membership from him, you know, say thank you in the chat.
Make sure to thank him for sure.
Hopefully people's emails are filling up now with, oh, you got gifted a membership. Because I get memberships on lives that I wasn't even in sometimes. So, you know, hopefully a lot of people get those. And go back and check out some of the old member stuff that we put up. We've done some cool stuff there. We just need to do more.
Bubba's getting antsy. Can you hear him?
Yeah, Bubba's ringing the bell. He's got to go potty. And plus, it's his bedtime.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Wait, what? You want to stop vaping? Oh yeah, because it is water vapors mixed with a lot of chemicals. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for the emojis in the chat to Ghost Winter. We appreciate that, brother. I'm trying to think if Ghost Winter was the one. No, it was Green Tone that Dawson and Sada guy we're talking to. We went to the thing.
Now I get to only eat noodles for the rest of the week.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with fucking noodles. I love noodles.
Oh, he would eat noodles.
I would eat
every
pasta.
day.
Yeah, a lot.
Every day.
Yep.
Oh.
I love casseroles, and I love.
There's not how many casseroles do I actually eat that you make?
You eat a few, like the chicken broth and rice one you like.
Mm-hmm.
Goulash you like, but just not often. But every time I make it, you're like, this tastes good.
Yeah, but it's not.
But then it
but
makes
you don't
so
make
much.
It that,
I eat it for like
he
5 days straight.
I eat it once. He eats it the rest.
Yep. There's a hamburger casserole that I make that you don't like.
I'll eat it, but I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it's not that I dislike it. I like it. It's just it's a lot of pasta for me.
Well, I mean, it's a noodle casserole. That's the base of it. That's how poor people cook. You use
I know, but
noodles to spread out your
when
meat.
you're diabetic, it's just so hard.
We do have to have that soon. I haven't had that in a while. It's been a minute.
And this is funny because he'll make tuna and noodles, but that one he usually makes when I'm not here.
Yep.
Because I can't be in the house.
Yep.
Because it's terrible because one time we had a oops.
I love that stuff.
We had an oops a couple weeks ago where I was supposed to take my brother to practice and practice got canceled. And I was on my way home and he had made tuna and noodles and it wasn't cleaned up or put away before I got home. And I was not feeling hot.
I was going to save the leftovers because I knew she was going to do the colonoscopy prep 2 days later. So I was like, that's going to be my dinner in 2 days too.
And then I came home and it was like, surprise.
Yep.
And then it was like.
Oh, you can't eat peppers? Ooh.
Oh.
That's something I love, stuffed peppers.
Yeah, we haven't made those. But see, now it's coming into season to make those.
But beef too is God damn, it's like, what, 7
It's
$7,
gonna-
$8.50 for a pound of fucking
Yeah.
ground beef. Like it's crazy.
Our big thing, like right now, we're getting into where cabbage is going to be. Like we get heads of cabbage
Yeah.
like this big for like $1, and so we usually will make guamki, which is pigs in the blanket.
Yeah, as Polish
And-
people, like I made a comment last night that like we haven't had those in a couple of years.
What guamki?
Yeah.
We'll have to make them this year.
For
But when
sure.
we make them, we make roasters full and then freeze them. So
Yeah, I'm a potato fan too. I really am. Which I've toned it down with the diabetes. I've toned actually noodles and potatoes both.
like I said,
I mean, we still eat them, but not like used to.
I eat like my this. You know what? This is crazy. Since I fired my old endocrinologist, it seems like my blood sugars are better, have been better. Even though I'm not going to my new one yet, but
Yeah, beef is out of control, Stevie.
Yeah.
It's, and I think and I don't know why. It's like I don't know.
coleslaw for that's another one too. Coleslaw. We we will make sweet and sour cabbage.
Oh, I love
We'll
that.
make because sweet and sour cabbage is so easy to make.
And we don't eat kielbasa enough.
He hates it. That we only eat kielbasa a couple times a year.
Yeah, fuck that. I
We're
forced
Polish
it on
and he
everybody.
well
I forced it on everybody this weekend.
yeah, our family is Polish and so he can't I remember after we had kielbasa for Christmas and he was excited. He goes, "Oh, when's the next time you have kielbasa?" And it's like Easter. He goes, "You don't eat it all the time?" It's like, "No." It's like, "No, you just eat it Christmas and Easter. That's it." And so it's like, yeah,
Is kapusta?
that's sweet and sour cabbage.
Okay. Yeah, that's just delicious. And you know, we do have the like hardcore Polish neighborhood where we grew up. That's
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 where
where
we that's where the
got
best
started on it.
kielbasa
Oh my
is in the
God.
world. But then another one
Oh,
that John,
kielbasa, Stevie,
the other
you-
one was he couldn't understand why we don't make pierogies and eat them year round
yes.
because they're hard to make.
They
They're
are
not.
hard to make.
They
They take a long
they
time
take
to
a long
make.
time to make. So it's like that's why they're special and you only get them at Christmas.
Which that I'm cool with that. Like
Now sweet and sour cabbage I could make year round because that's not hard to make.
I mean we
it's
could do
really-
maybe
except
pierogies
it
twice a
does-
year.
It
I'd be
does
happy with
open
that.
up opens up the pores and opens up your sinuses
Oh, yeah.
because it's
That
so
vinegar.
that vinegar that you have to use. It
Oh,
really,
we do beer brats too
Yeah.
here, Stevie.
Well, we have a place though too, a butcher shop that's and
Yes.
you guys can go online to Frobo's Meat Locker.
Yep.
And it's in Pemberville, Ohio, and they have crazy
100 different
bratwurst
brats.
flavors. They have
peanut butter jelly,
a
potwurst.
Buckeye, a potwurst, which is made with
Yeah,
wheat.
some of them like we tried in there.
And some of them, but some of
And
them
they're
are
gross.
actually they have like a taco one. They have a corned beef
Everything
one.
you can think of.
Like corn, like
Yep.
like a corned beef or a Jig's dinner one.
Yep.
You name it, they have like a potato one. They have
Some are good, some are not so much.
yeah, but they have a variety of them, and they recently started having an online store, and so you can get them shipped anywhere in the country.
Yep.
But it's Frobo's Meat Locker, and they have some amazing bratwurst.
Yeah, they're good for sure.
We always go and try to get different ones and try them.
Yeah, we go buy like 2 of each of like 8 or 10 different kinds.
And then
every once
most
in
of
a
them,
while.
like a lot of times, the majority of them are frozen. But then they have so many that they keep fresh because
Yeah.
of how they so they can because they have to obviously make them to keep up with the business with them. But
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are.
And when she
real
said
good.
Buckeye, that's a peanut butter and chocolate. So that those were like a bite or two. It's like this definitely tastes like a Buckeye mixed with a bratwurst.
Bratwurst,
It's okay, but I would not want to eat a whole one. Like
No.
a bite or
Mm-mm.
two, you can.
Yeah, because
okay,
usually
that's
when
okay.
we do when we do the
Yeah, we
sampling,
just sample.
we get like
Yep.
we usually end up with 10 different brats and we cut them in quarters and
Yep.
just everybody eats or we quarter slices and
And we
then
get way
everybody
too
just
many.
yeah. But we all try them that way. But they have a lot of interesting flavors. They had
Yes.
another one that was besides weed. They did another one besides the pot
I hope
wurst.
they didn't do a meth worst.
No, they did another one recently that was like interesting. It
Oh,
was
I don't know.
surprise.
Yes, that is. Dana's mom got that for us like not too long ago before she passed away. So it definitely it needs something here.
Yeah.
But we're not going to mess
But
with it
no.
because it is how we got it. So she didn't know what to put there.
She didn't know if we should put our name, or she should have Dana and Jeff put on it,
Yes, got to have
or
onions and
Mr. and
mustards on
Mrs.
broth.
Boo, or Boo Productions. So she just left it, and she figured that she knew I had a Cricut, that I'd eventually be able to put something on it, or we'd be able to do a stencil, make a stencil, and put something on it.
Yeah, you definitely got to have grilled onions and mustard on bratwurst.
Yes.
Yep. Sometimes we'll do the sauce, like Pago sauce, but usually not on brats.
And sometimes, a lot of times,
I'll do relish too, like
Yeah,
pickle relish.
like we'll do like
mayo,
I like
though.
kraut
Right.
on mine sometimes.
Yeah.
And but I will eat like kraut, and a lot of times I don't eat my bratwurst on a bun.
That's true. Yep.
I don't eat, like, a lot of times, like hot dogs.
Because the
And,
ones he makes don't fit in one.
yeah, but like bratwurst and
They're
hot
huge.
dogs, a lot of times I don't eat them on buns.
Oh, yep. So we're approaching 2 hours. Should we wrap it up? Because our doggies are like wanting to go to bed. What?
AB Stevie's like me.
Always
He likes
after,
to-
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I love sauerkraut.
I'm Polish, so we love
Well, we made.
cabbage.
We just had boiled dinner, which that's actually more Irish, I guess.
Yeah.
But I have to have kielbasa in it.
Yeah, I like the
Have
smoked
to.
sausage. He likes kielbasa in it.
And everybody
then-
said, no, you don't need to get kielbasa. I'm like, yes, I do. But that was the first to go.
well,
Everybody had
there
it.
wasn't as much as the sausage.
Yeah, there was 6 links of sausage and 4 of kielbasa. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because I only ate like one piece of kielbasa, and then
But I didn't get the Stanley's kielbasa. But it's
Yeah.
okay. We suffered.
we have a couple
second
places
best.
that you can get decent kielbasa in, but Stanley's
Because
is
if
nice.
you go to Stanley's, you're
What is
you're
burnt
risking your life.
cabbage?
Burnt cabbage?
What is that?
I've never had that.
I've never heard of that, but maybe I have, and it's just called something
Yeah.
different. Because we've noticed that a lot of times people will say something, and in Polish, it's like, oh yeah, we make that. It's Polish. That's something too, like lazy pierogies. I haven't made those yet. We have the stuff to make them. I just
No, and I
haven't.
think it's all freezer burn.
Is it?
Cooked cabbage down till it's brown and wilted and sweet. That's
That's sweet and
yeah,
sour
that's like
cabbage.
sweet sour
Yeah.
cabbage. Yeah.
Because what
Sounds
we
like
do is we it's basically sautéed in butter. I saute it in butter to get it down, and then it wilts down a little bit. Then that's when I add the sugar and the vinegar, and
And then you
ooh,
start going.
and I can't breathe.
Yeah, so that's that we call it sweet and sour cabbage. He said, "Yep." So
Yeah, that's what it's so. But that's called kapusta in Polish.
okay, I don't know. I just call it, and I love Polish wedding chicken. That's some good shit.
We got lucky and found a caterer that was not very expensive, and they did my grandmother's recipe for sweet and sour cabbage for our wedding. We had because when we grew up, every wedding you went to was a
Yep.
Polish wedding,
Yep.
so you always had this. You knew when you went to when you
And
were
it was
going to a
all
wedding
catered from the same place.
from 2 places, Miss Lucille's and Rojek's Catering. That's where everybody had everything catered from. And my grandmother happened to work at Rojek's Catering. So we had the recipe for Rojek's coffee cake and their sweet and sour cabbage. And so it's funny that, so we actually, the place that had catered our wedding, we asked them, hey, we want wedding, Polish, traditional Polish wedding dinner. And he's like, oh yeah, I can do that. So we're like, can you add, if I give you the recipe, can you do something? He goes, what? And we're like, sweet and sour cabbage. He goes, yeah, we can make it. So he actually did. We gave him the recipe, and he made the sweet and sour cabbage for us.
He did a good. That was good. Food.
And for
was
what
so good, and it was
we had so much food left.
very good price for catering.
Yeah,
too.
because we had ordered.
What's his name? I mean, I know
Casey's.
Casey's. Okay, so I doubt anybody
Yeah, but we actually
on here would ever use them. But
it's
shout
crazy,
him out.
and we actually at work sometimes get stuff catered by him
Yeah.
because he does
He's-
a lot of lunch catering and
does
that.
good shit.
But he
And he's
I mean, because we had ordered food for 70 people, and I mean, people went up for like seconds and thirds on everything, and we still the next day.
there was
Had-
so much.
So we froze corn, sweet and sour cabbage
Mhm.
for Christmas because Christmas is only a couple months away. So we actually froze stuff. So we had it for Christmas. But the next day, we had what, maybe 15, 16 people over.
Yeah.
And and everybody ate again, and we still had leftovers.
Yeah.
It was just we had
Mhm.
so much food, and it was, I mean, what we paid was not out. I mean,
Mhm.
it was
It's very, very fair.
reasonable. Because I was surprised how much it was
Hey,
and
don't
how much
click-
we got.
Don't click off on that one yet. So yeah, the lazy pierogi. I've always wanted to do this, like Willet pierogi. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do like creative pierogies and see if they work.
We
Kinda-
keep talking about doing because
Yeah.
we said we need to make some savory ones, some sweet ones, like
some
we know-
buffalo chicken pierogi.
yeah, because like we had
Just
when we
crazy
were
ideas.
younger, you could buy mushroom, like it was like a sautéed mushroom in there. But I'm like not a mushroom fan, so we've never made them.
No.
But usually our traditional is the cheese and potato. But we said one time we need to try maybe stuffing it with like buffalo
Just weird
chicken,
shit, yeah.
like a coin of kielbasa,
Yep.
and some sweet and sour cabbage.
Yeah.
Some sweet and sour cabbage with bacon and just some different things. And then for some sweeter ones, doing like nut roll filling or poppy seed filling.
Yeah, because you could make that into a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
Although I will tell you, don't make it into peanut butter and
Yes.
jelly. Because my sister and I went to we were helping out of one of our friends. They do
It was a peanut butter and jelly like show, right?
Yeah, well, what
Everything
they do,
was peanut
well,
butter
because
and
what
jelly.
they do is they do this every year, and it's to make it's kind of like their fundraiser, and so different restaurants compete, and everything has to be made. It has to be it has to have peanut butter and jelly in it, because what it is a program that helps for kids' lunches to support, like to make sure kids don't go hungry for lunches and that, and it literally nasty. My sister and I we tried a peanut butter and jelly pierogi, and it was the nastiest.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I bet
ever.
Frobo's has a peanut butter and jelly broth.
Well, I'm sure they do.
It probably.
Well, they have a peanut butter and chocolate one, and it's
It's called the Buckeye.
Mhm.
It's, I mean, like I said, a couple.
Why do we talk about food here?
What's that? We always
we
talk
always
about
end it with
fucking food.
food.
I don't know why.
It's
I
fun.
think all the live shows do. It's just
That's what he has. He has a mushroom one.
who does?
Frobos has a mushroom.
Oh, does he like a Lodos?
I don't
mushroom?
know, but a mushroom one. I think that's what it is a mushroom.
Very well could be, because I know a lot of people are like doing Lodos
Yeah,
mushrooms.
I think that's the newest one he has.
Oh, Dawson, that would be Ghost Wiener, probably, is the one that gifted you a membership.
Yes,
because he gifted
50.
Like a legend. And thanks for joining us, Dawson. Dawson was on with Mrs. Boo last Thursday.
Yepper.
If you haven't seen that, go to her channel and check it out. It was a good show. I loved it. Like, I sit, like, usually Dana sits in the back room and I'm up here in the office.
We
but
vice versa.
On Dana's show nights, I sit up there, and although at one point you heard me doing something. What was it?
No, Dawson heard you.
Yeah.
Because you were
But-
going outside and
No, it was something. I was doing something in the kitchen.
No,
and
you were
heard it.
coming through and you were saying he could hear your phone as you were
That's
walking
right.
by.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was like he's
that's
like,
right.
what was that? And I'm like, that was Jeff.
He thought our audio was screwed up because it was echoing, because my stream was a few seconds behind. Anyone know? Wait a minute.
Dawson.
I do know one. It would be an online thing, but
Oh, Dawson,
Yep,
Dawson,
yep.
Dawson.
our meat and cabbage pierogi are to die for. Fuck, man. We just ate them. Getting hungry now.
I'm not.
Mm,
It's getting closer to bedtime for me.
Oh, raviolis. So I feel like raviolis you could get creative with too.
Mm-hmm.
Faux shout.
Pot stickers too.
Yep. I did make homemade egg rolls one time. They were actually
They
really
were
good.
actually pretty
I
good.
need to do that again because they were pretty damn good. Oh, yeah, Steph, we
Yes.
feed a lot of people too. Wait, what?
Answer him. Yes.
Who?
Dawson. Yes, you can. Jeff has been.
Yes. Yep. So yeah, we'll chat sometime, Dawson, about it. Oh, show only in Australia. No, you can get hypnotized in the States from somebody in the UK.
What's haggis?
I've heard of it. It's a fish thing, isn't it? It's a kind of fish, I thought. Who said something about haggis? Dragon Ranger, isn't that a fish? Like a pickled fish or something?
Oh,
Or I'm probably totally wrong.
now this is funny because when we were kids, you always had a pickled herring at Christmas, and the only person that ever ate it was my brother-in-law. He
Yep.
doesn't eat it anymore, but it's like, oh.
I
That was
didn't
one
even do
thing
that.
when my aunt and uncle passed away, that slowly got taken away.
Let's see. Sauce. Oh, it's a sausage. My bad.
Huh.
It's a Scottish thing. Okay, yep.
See,
have
now
heard
it's
of that
fine.
before.
I remember that one now. It's a Scotch
Ooh.
egg, isn't it? Well, I think it was
Hang on a
called
second.
Scotch.
It's a meat cooked in a sheep's stomach.
Ooh,
I don't know if I can do that, dude. Dawson's want me to message him after this.
okay.
Maybe.
Scottish egg.
Been a
I think
bad
it was
morning.
a Scottish egg now, I think is what it was called. The one that I learned about that
I
is
don't
deep fried. Those were good. I had that at a Renaissance
know. A
festival.
deep fried egg.
It's boiled egg. It's a hard boiled egg.
Okay, and then deep fried.
And then it's got like bacon wrapped around it, and then it was deep fried. Oh, it was good.
Pretty much anything.
Yeah, so he'll stick to his pizza and pasta.
Yeah, pretty much anything bacon wrapped is like on point.
Pretty much.
We did a bacon wrapped turkey for Thanksgiving last year.
Mm-hmm.
We had two. We had the traditional oven roasted, and we did the bacon.
Yeah,
wrapped
we usually
smoked.
have to do 2 turkeys.
Oh my
So
God, was that good? And we stole that from
Ew.
Ron.
hurt liver
From
and
Canada.
non-cooked in my.
Nope, nope.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
pass
doing the
Canada.
organs.
No, I really tried. I'll say this. I've tried gizzards so many times because I want to like them,
My mom liked them.
and I can't
Mm.
because when we would do the demon
Scotch eggs. Thank you. I always forget what they're called.
when we would do the demon chicken, Terry and John always cooked the gizzards in foil while we were doing it, and I wanted to like them. They smelled so good, but no, they're gross. Gross.
Yes,
Couldn't do it.
it's Scotch eggs. I always call them Scottish eggs, but they're Scotch eggs. Those are so good.
What is bullet? Bullet. No, yeah, no. I'm not doing that. Sorry, guys.
Ugh. Chicken feet are good. Oof.
We
Yeah.
got some chicken feet.
Maggie liked chicken feet. Boy, she could every time she comes, she'd be sniffing out, and she's the only one that could reach them on the shelf.
So I think something like that I would try, but I
Or that thing that they eat in
why eat the foot when you get the wing?
the one that this drives me. I could never when they have the egg that it's a baby still like in the egg and they boil it or
That's fucked up.
oh
No, that's not good.
Nope.
Sinful.
Mm-mm.
Stevie, I will try almost anything once. There's things that I no way.
See, now I have a thing because I have such food allergies. I have to really be careful with what I eat. Like, and now that because when I had COVID, I never got my
No, I'm
smell
not
back.
eating pig balls, Dawson.
I've never got my smell back. So like, I sometimes can't smell like stuff so like for certain places, I have to make sure somebody smells my food or can see that it's something I can't eat.
Like blood soup. That's another one that just that gross.
That
man.
was a
Who's eating
Polish
that
thing.
shit?
People eating duck
Yep.
soup. Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Now,
nope.
Dawson, you can keep your pig balls. I'm good there. I don't need pig balls, unless it's pork meatballs or something like that. Like I'm not eating pig balls. Ain't gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, everybody, because I'm very funny about trying new things because, like, it's funny because somebody at work, they were like, "Oh, you want to try this?" And it was seaweed. It had something with seaweed in it. I'm like, no.
Seaweed's gross. I've tried it, and it's not my.
But I'm afraid to try it because I might have a reaction.
Yeah.
Because everything else in the water, the sea, in the water, I'm allergic to. So I'm like, I'm terrified that I would have a reaction.
One thing that I regret not trying was we were in Montana when I was a kid, and we were way up in the mountains. There was on this mountain there was only 2 or 3 cabins. My uncle's was one, and then they were having a housewarming party or a cabin warming party because there was no power. At the it wasn't the highest cabin on the mountain, but it was the second from the highest. And some people were on their way up and shot a rattlesnake and cut it up, threw it in the fire, and they ate it. I wish I would have tried that because they said it tastes like chicken. I mean,
Now
but I wish I would have tried that.
I have, when I was younger, I did try a frog leg, but I didn't like it. I would not try rabbit, never will.
What the hell is this stuff?
I have, but I'm just like, I'm terrified of trying something because I used to like eating fish and that. Now, when I was younger too, I tried crawfish, and I also tried tuna steak, which that was like
Good.
amazing.
Yep.
But
Shark is really good too.
but I just would not see. For a rabbit, I wouldn't eat a rabbit because my mom
Oh,
was like,
I would.
my mom said it was chicken, but I was like, it didn't look like chicken, so I wouldn't eat it. And I'm
Here's
like,
another funny story. The first time, so you lived in the north end too.
mm-hmm,
So how often did you see squirrels?
all the time.
Right. So my buddy says, "Hey, let's go squirrel hunting." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! We're probably kill 20 or 30 each." You go out in the woods, you don't see them like you do in the north end. Like you're out there for a long. Well, anyway, so I shot 2 squirrels that day, like after 5 hours. So I come home with these squirrels. I come on my front door. We got these dead squirrels. They're gutted and whatever, because I was gonna eat them. And I start to walk in the house. The cat fucking attacks me. My mom is freaking out. Get the fuck out of here. She didn't say fuck, but she's like, get the hell out of here with those things. You are not bringing those in my house. And she's going ape shit. So I had to throw my squirrels away. I never did get to eat them. It sucked.
Yeah, no, I have never been I mean, I've had deer meat, and I'm like,
venison is good.
I'm not a big fan of it.
But you got to get.
I'm not a big fan of like gamey meat.
But the thing is, you got to get an Ohio deer that's
yeah,
eating corn,
But
not
I'm
those
still-
Michigan deer that eat.
I'm not a
because they taste gamey.
I'm
Ohio
not a
deer,
gamey.
If I
gamey
cooked you a
meat person.
backstrap from an Ohio deer, like a corn-fed deer,
If you smoked it, I
you
probably would eat.
you would think it is the most tender sirloin that you've ever had in your life that you can cut with a plastic fork, like beef. Like you would.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, and I like I said, I've had. It's just I don't. I mean, I eat it, but I'm just not a fan of it. I just am not a
Yeah,
fan
because
of the
gamey deer
meat.
does suck. I'm not.
But even like any game meat, I'm just not. I just don't like it. But like I said, I used to eat fish and seafood all the time when I was younger, and then I got in my 20s and I'm allergic to everything.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it is 9:30. We went like we thought it was going to be a short one, but
Yeah.
again, I'm glad we didn't want to. There he goes, bringing up elk meat. I do want to try that sometime. Yeah, we weren't going to go live tonight because we've been hella busy, but I'm glad we did. Stevie with the 20, the continued people that have been members, like Mike O for 16 months, I think he said, and others for other amounts of time that like we appreciate y'all. And then Ghost Winter with the 50 memberships.
Yes.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you.
That is insane, brother. We appreciate that a lot. But we are going to go because it's the dog's bedtime. And
It's close to mine too.
Dana's too. Plus, my voice is starting to go. It's from the sawdust. But thank you guys for joining us. We will be back next Monday.
Bye.
Peace. The awkward end.